Joe be out there with the matches and stuff. So
Yeah,
I kind of
I'm with
want to
you.
go Joe. But you can't deny the Pistons and the Spurs. You know, you can't deny the leap that they took. But man, I think he had to do some real coaching in Boston. Like, I mean, they had to do coaching too, but I think some real coaching went on in Boston. Some real judgments or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my thinking. I'm gonna go with. I want to go with Joe, but I'm gonna give it to the Pistons. I think JB.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to
Bickerstaff,
JB.
man. Yeah, no doubt.
Yep, I'm too thin. It's like it's gonna be a hot one. I know you. In that first topic, hey, it's gonna be hot.
I'm
So
gonna handle
thin,
it carefully, Nino. I'm gonna handle it
Handle
carefully.
it.
We're
Hey,
good.
don't get a chance before the meetings come in.
No, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that.
Come on now.
We want. I think we want to be fair in how we address it, and we'll talk about it. We'll be all right.
Well, one thing I know you're gonna be, which is what I'm worried about. I know you're gonna tell it real as you can tell it. Now.
That's
I know
right.
you're gonna tell it real as you can tell it. So I'm tuned in, man. Let's tune in.
No doubt, Nino. I appreciate you, brother.
All right, Bruce.
All right, man. Sneed, yeah, where were we, Sneed? Just getting your thoughts briefly on how you see whether or not you wanted to reference Coach of the Year. I don't know if you heard it. I gave you credit because when you were talking about Detroit earlier in the season, a few weeks back, even before Cunningham went down, and my biggest concern was what are they going to do without a second guy? And it doesn't look like they've missed too much of a beat without him, which has been really impressive. And because I thought that, okay, he's down. Celtics are going to just go ahead and take that number one spot. And they haven't been able to close that gap. And so to me, that's super impressive. Where are you, man?
Well, if they would have played the Celtics every game during that stretch, they would have had a different story. Yeah. But you see, they have to play everybody in the league.
Right.
And this version of the Pistons that moves the ball,
sure,
plays for each other, plays defense.
Mm-hmm.
They're just tough as nails, bro. So those kind of teams compete night in and night out. You don't have to worry about them, right? Because they got here moving the ball around. Sure, Cade Cunningham is a special player, but you still had other people getting involved. So if you have a guy like Jenkins, for example, he comes in, he's doing an admirable job to replace Cunningham. He's playing at like 85% Cade's level, which is kind of amazing. This guy's been on the bench, right? He's got a role that he has to play. And there's a lot of teams around the league that are probably thinking maybe this guy could be a starter for us, which would change everything, right? Changes expectations, changes what you think he should produce for you, changes how much money he's going to get paid. So that's a totally different dynamic. But yeah, I'm not surprised the Pistons didn't fall off that much. I saw the same thing happen in Denver when Joker went down and the Nuggets went 7-4. And then the Joker comes back and they're 8-9. Dynamics, right? You put players in the right position, the right role, set up for success. I think the Pistons have a system that works even in this case without Cade for a little bit. But it's in a 7-game series against the Celtics, they need all the horses they can get. You know, it's and that's the thing. They're going to play all the teams. They're going to play the Wizards. They're going to play the Bulls. They're going to play everybody. Right. What else? Teams. I mean, I think top of the East. You know, it's Pistons. It's Celtics. Everybody else is a separate tier, and I still give the edge to the Celtics because of pedigree and talent. I think a broader range of talent. A 7-game series. I think you got to give it to the Celtics. The West has a little bit more. Like, you know who the top two are, but then like the next two, it's like, all right, they can make some problems for some teams, right? So I don't take the Cavs too seriously. I don't take the Knicks too seriously. Out West, I do take the Nuggets seriously, even though they're kind of like whatever right now. You can't you got to look at them as a real possibility to get to the Western Conference Finals.
If you get Jamal Murray playing the way he's and I know you've been giving Jamal Murray tons of love this season. I've been listening to you break down, what he's been doing, etc. If you get him continuing to play the way he's played, man, listen, it's going to be crazy.
Jamal Murray is the best player on the Nuggets this year.
I'm not mad at that assessment. I've heard you say it. I'm not mad at that.
Jamal Murray is the best Nugget this year, and both sides of the ball included. Gordon hasn't played enough, right? He's been injured, so I got to call a spade a spade. I would have told you he's crucial, right? And that's like the most important guy as an X factor. We know what Jamal Murray does. We know what Joker can do. Right. But a guy who does several things consistently night in and night out, that's high value.
When Aaron Gordon's on the floor, the Nuggets are like fourth defensively among playoff teams. They're 21st, period, in the league. They're 21st when he's not on the floor.
And people tell me
they're hiding Joker, but that's a different
And people tell me that Lamar Odom is better than Aaron Gordon.
I think Lamar Odom was really good at one point.
He's not Aaron Gordon.
Well, he wasn't
not doing the things that Aaron Gordon does.
I'll give you that, because I always say that even if two players are comparable offensively, when you now incorporate the defense and one is far superior defensively, then that's a difference maker. So, okay, I'm not going to argue that.
Even offensively, what Aaron Gordon does goes criminally overlooked.
Yeah.
The guy drops 30.
Yeah.
He could do it in a playoff game. He could do it in a big game 6. He'll play the best perimeter defense on your team.
I think that, to me, is that's the big deal. Is
he'll play post defense. He'll play perimeter defense. He'll rebound. He'll step up and defend a very difficult challenge, and then he can facilitate. I've seen him run the point sometimes. When Jamal Murray was fouled out, Aaron Gordon ran the point like 3 straight plays. So he could do the same thing that Lamar Odom was doing. Plus, see, I don't think people want to have these conversations because they liked Lamar and what he did for the Lakers. But if I'm putting Aaron Gordon with Kobe and those guys, he's doing that plus. Anyways, Nuggets are real as long as they're healthy and they keep their guys in there. Jamal Murray is that guy. He's, been the best player for them thus far this year. For the Spurs, that's just a matchup from hell for any team. I do think it's a crash course collision between Spurs and Thunder, which is going to be an amazing Western Conference final if that happens.
Right. Absolutely. Transformer, you here?
But the bubble teams, did he ask about the bubble teams? Is that what it was? Like, who's on the bubble that would be like, oh shit. For bubble teams, it's the Hornets. For bubble teams, it's
somebody
Suns.
Suns.
Yeah.
Can we get some love for the Suns, man? Can we?
Yeah, the Suns are overachieving.
I thought they were in the toilet once KD left, and Devin Booker has just been doing what Devin Booker does, and that team has been playing very well, man. Shout out to the Suns for what they've been able to do this year. What is wrong with this guy?
Yeah, by the way, do you know who the Suns have on their coaching staff?
Who's on their coaching staff?
Their head coach is the former assistant coach of the Cavaliers from last year when the Cavs had the best record in the NBA for like 70% of the year. Well, now he's in Phoenix. What is he, switching hats? What is he doing, bro?
Yeah, he's switching hats.
Yeah. I gotta throw that Format Podcast hat on.
He came in raspy, bro.
It's about to get real.
Ask your boys about me, raspy voice. Shout out Jaden Kiss.
It's about to get real. First of all, let's address the elephant in the room. Sneed.
What up, bro?
You're human.
Oh, no. We're not doing this to start the show again, bro.
You're human.
We're not doing this again.
So if anybody is going to question my guy Sneed, his ethnicity, his racial color, his thought process, remember, he's my Muslim brother. So if you come at Sneed wrong, the Transformer spare no expenses on asses around here.
Listen, man, it's good to have the protection, bro, but I can hold my own, bro.
I'm just saying, before it get that far,
I know.
They question my guy Sneed. Got what you need.
Got what you need.
We got a problem with the Transformer.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and address that elephant in
And
the
they
room.
just said I'm a space duck, bro. I don't even know what that is, bro.
Who called you a space duck?
What
Where's
is a
that at?
space duck?
I thought he was a space duck. What's that? What was the cartoon? Come on now.
Space duck. You talking about, man?
Come on, man. The detective duck. The
Darkwing duck?
Darkwing duck. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Darkwing duck.
Oh, I do remember Darkwing Duck, bro.
Yeah.
I do.
Duck Dodgers.
Yeah. Duck Hodges, bro.
Jeez, wow.
How y'all doing, fellas? How y'all doing?
Woodage, I thought Howard the Duck too when he said space duck. Woodage. That tells you.
Okay, real quick before we get too derailed, but this has to be the last thing, bro.
Yeah,
Do you remember in what was it, Endgame, when they had the huge battle with like the million?
Yeah, that was
things?
Endgame.
Did y'all see Howard the Duck was in that battle, bro?
Howard the Duck was in there?
Yeah,
he was in there.
I did not.
It was like a brief cameo.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because they did his own, because they brought him in on the what's the cartoon? The series. Come on now, help me out, chat. They're on season 2, about to be on season 3, I believe. With the Watchers.
I don't know
what if. What if?
Oh, he was in the What If series?
Yeah, he's on the What If series.
I didn't know Howard the Duck was Marvel.
Huh. Bro, Howard the Duck showed up in that battle, bro. Like, you know, Steve Rogers got power, bro, if he's got Howard the Duck showing up. Bro. He got juice, bro.
Listen, it's been 40 years. I'm still bugging at how Howard the Duck got the girl. That's all I want to know. Like,
Howard smooth, bro. Howard the Duck smooth, man.
It's a mutant duck, though.
Bro, that's how you know he's smooth. Bro, remember Biggie had the cockeye, bro. He still was, you know.
But at least he was human. Howard the Duck is a mutant duck.
What if he ended up marrying Thor's girlfriend's sister?
Really?
Yeah, they had a baby in him. What if?
No.
So the whole thing is done.
Oh, this is
yeah.
Yeah, we gotta move on because I'm gonna start asking.
No, I dig, man. I dig
right now.
I dig.
Dude, you are not you lying, bro.
No, dead ass. In the What If series, he marries I forget her freaking name, but the sister of the first girlfriend in the Thor movie.
They just come up with anything, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, it's what if. It's what if this happened.
It really is what if, bro.
Yeah, what if this happened,
bro? He got Howard the Duck got a baby mama now, bro. This is
we got it. Yeah, that's insane. But okay, guys, let's do it, man. Let's. You guys are idiots.
Howard the Duck got a baby mama.
Howard the Duck chopping up with his boys, man. My baby mama tripping.
My baby mama tripping, man. She won't let me hold the egg.
Right.
She won't let me hold the egg, bro.
I get to see my duckling, man. I went to court, man. The judge told me shut up and sit down, man.
Oh man,
crazy.
But that's a good series, man. Y'all should check it out. What if?
Yeah, I don't really watch that. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's get to it, man. This is
what everybody been waiting for.
Yeah, it's what everyone's been waiting for, to hear our thoughts on this. So, okay, as you know, I'm gonna say former NBA player Jaden Ivey. He's not getting back.
Yeah, it's over.
Former Chicago Bull, Jaden Ivey, which I think, again, former Chicago Bull, former Detroit Piston. I don't know who else he played for, but I think we can fairly assume that it's a wrap for him. So, as we've seen over the last, let me back up, right? Politics and social issues in sports, not new, right? They've gone back over 100 years, right? Jack Johnson, pretty much like the first major athlete to really get involved in the social issues. And then we can come forward and we can talk Jackie Robinson integrating baseball, and we can talk, the late great Muhammad Ali. Well, Jackie Robinson died as well, but we could talk about Muhammad Ali and so on and so forth. Bill Russell and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Jim Brown, and then, coming forward. And then, of course, more recently, Colin Kaepernick with his kneeling protest, which was horribly misrepresented by, some people in the media and some people in our country. His silent, almost one-man protest against police brutality of black and brown people, minorities in this country. And so we see the consistent crossover of sports and politics and viewpoints among athletes. And I'm not going to compare this to that because it was definitely different. But now we have, if you've noticed, and this is interesting, I don't know if this is something you've noticed. It seems like more than I can ever remember, you have Christian athletes really speaking out, like in the pre and post game interviews. Have you noticed that lately?
Yeah.
Going to college and into the pros, which I'm not a Christian, but that's fine. Those are my brothers and sisters in the Abrahamic tradition. So shout to them. It's been very interesting how many athletes have been publicly proclaiming, their love and their respect for who they believe is their Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, peace be upon him, right? And so, as such, we're seeing, I don't think on a larger level society, I don't think we're seeing any major growth in that, but we are seeing more younger people and people in positions of relative celebrity who have been willing to speak to that more. And now the most recent one, maybe not in the best way, but we have seen, again, former Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons player Jaden Ivey. He has made some what people deem really controversial comments lately. So we know that a lot of these professional sports leagues have been trying to be more diverse and inclusive, et cetera, right? And we've seen them, we've seen in the NFL, they're painting stuff in the end zone and fight racism and love and all that stuff and those things. And we see in Major League Baseball and basketball, just a whole lot of efforts to be more inclusive. And one of the things is there is, as we know, in this country, I think it's the month of June, is Pride, right? And that is a month dedicated to the LGBTQIA plus. I believe I have that correct.
They added more letters?
Yeah, I don't want to offend.
What is the
people.
A?
I have no idea.
I didn't know that.
Right, but those are people who fall outside the outside of the standard heterosexual demographic, right? And I'm sure there's more to it than that, but I'm going to keep it simple. Those are people who fall outside of that. That's their lane, right? And so one of the things the NBA does is to celebrate Pride Month. And there are a lot of people in the NBA, just like there are a lot of people worldwide. There are a lot of people in normal society who don't subscribe to that belief system. And that's okay. You don't have to. And but what's happening is when you, and this is now we get into the Jaden Ivey piece, he is stating that he's a devout Christian. He's given his life to Christ. And according to the Bible, I'm not a biblical scholar, but according to the Bible, that life choice is against God, right? It's an affront to God. And most of the people in the Abrahamic tradition feel that way and believe it. However, most of them aren't going to publicly say it. So now here's where we get into issues. Jaden Ivey recently has fallen into some serious difficulty and was recently cut by the Chicago Bulls for making comments that were deemed to be anti-LGBTQIA plus. So some of the quotes that he said are, the world proclaims LGBTQ, right? They proclaim Pride Month and the NBA does too. They show it to the world. Come join us for Pride Month and celebrate unrighteousness. They proclaim it on the billboards. They proclaim it on the streets, unrighteousness. Why didn't they just say, we don't agree with his stance on LGBTQ? And so he was cut from the team for this. And I had a feeling that he was going to get hit with the classic that's in the contract, conduct detrimental to the team. And it's
conduct detrimental to the league. To the
league.
Right.
Yeah. And so they'll qualify it as team or whatever, but it's really the league. They got a call from the league.
Absolutely. And if we're honest, right, at the end of the day, the league doesn't care if fans are gay, straight, trans, whatever they want to be, as long as they're paying the money, right? As long as the fans are ordering league pass and buying jerseys and buying tickets and watching the games, the league doesn't care what you are or what you're doing. And so I think that the league understands that that is if I'm not mistaken, that is a statistically wealthier demographic of the people in our nation, people who fall into that, the LGBTQIA plus, they have some more money. And so you don't want to alienate a big money segment of the populace. And by him saying these things, I'm pretty sure it was like, okay, you got to do something. You got to get the microphone away from this guy and you got to get him out of the league. And I think a big part of this is, and I'm going to let you guys talk in a second, I was just trying to lay out the whole thing with as much nuance as I could, right? But I think one of the biggest things is that you don't want to lose out on that money, but you got to wonder, if this guy was a really good player, would they have been so quick to cut him? I don't think so. I think they would have tried to force some sort of apology out of him. If he didn't do it, they probably would have suspended him for a while, but we'll get to all that. Transform, I'm going to start with you. I've been talking for a while. I was trying to set all this up. It's not an easy thing to navigate in terms of how you're going to frame it, but I hope I did a good enough job for everybody listening. Transformer, man, where are you on this?
You did a beautiful job.
Thank you, brother.
Let's go ahead and knock that out the way. Jaden Ivey. I almost said Jordan Ivey. We've been talking about Jordan way too much lately. Jaden Ivey said something about his religion. Didn't use any, curse words, profanity. Not completely disrespecting, but giving his perspective from his religion. I'm going to read something, and I want you guys to help me break it down.
Sure.
There's this guy I know, reporter. He wrote a piece one day, and he sent it to me. It opens up like this. Individual employers should not be compelled to obey the constitutional mandate that all Americans should have the right within reason to engage in free speech and expression. The debate over whether individual employers should be able to suppress the First Amendment constitutional rights is a hotly contested issue. The Constitution is and should be the linchpin of all rights and main guidance for all legal issues in this country, except for the issues stated in the opening of this essay. This is by a writer by the name of Bruce Hope. Bruce Hope wrote this. So what I see is that in this perspective, Jaden doesn't have rights to free speech. So technically, the league is taking his First Amendment rights away. Technically, if you're cutting him based on his words, his interpretation of his religion, he's speaking on his religion. Mm-hmm. He's not saying, I hate these mofos. These mofos can burn in hell.
Right.
Or anything along those lines. And I'm not saying that to the community, but he just stated, per my religion, I'm a devout Christian. And that's just not something that follows my guidelines and my religion.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a term of free speech. If you're offended, I'm sorry. But that's his interpretation of his religion. He should be allowed to state his interpretation of his religion. Now, this is where the reporters need to come in. All right, elaborate. Let's sit down. Let's have a conversation. They didn't even allow him that. They didn't even allow him to have a sit down, maybe a better understanding of what he's trying to say, and have his First Amendment right granted. But instead, we just terminate the guy because this affects our bottom line.
Yes.
Let's be 100. Let's be all the way 100%.
The
NBA don't give a damn.
Nope.
They don't. They do not give a damn. But this affects their bottom line. So you would blatantly, publicly take this man's First Amendment right away from him and just completely cut him from the league. Now you're going to blackball him, and now we got another Colin Kaepernick situation. To be 100% fair.
Yeah.
Colin Kaepernick didn't stand for the national anthem, even though after talking with the Green Beret, I believe, wasn't he a Green Beret?
That's the part they always leave out, because remember when that happened, he was just sitting on the bench.
Sitting on the bench.
And the Green Beret, I can't remember his name, but He told him, now, and remember, guys, Green Berets, those are some of the finest troops.
We're talking top tier.
Yeah.
Top.
Right. It's SEALs and Delta, then Green Beret right below them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Green Beret told him it would be more respectful if you took a knee. So he takes the knee, says, okay, I'm good with that. Everybody always leaves that part out. That one of our literal American heroes
spoke to him.
Yes.
And said, guess what?
Yeah.
How about kneeling? Because kneeling is a term of respect.
Yes. You can still make your point, but you're not going to disrespect those who...
The fallen dead, the ones that served before you, before him.
Yes.
After him, now, in the future, right? So now, NBA, you have a Colin Kaepernick situation. Because this ain't going to stop here. If Jaden truly believes in what he believes in, be prepared, Roger Goodell. Be prepared, Adam Silver. Be prepared. Now, I know you're trying to please everyone. And this is where Adam Silver, you got to come to the table. You're trying to please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're trying so hard, but forget that these players still have rights.
Mm-hmm.
And he has every right to express his religion. Every right. A Muslim can come in and they can announce and speak on their religion. That's free speech.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't curse that community.
Mm-hmm.
He stated what his religion is about on his phone. That's his right to do so.
It is.
And that's stripped away. That's not fair to him.
Mm-hmm.
Now, everybody in the league gonna have to walk on pins and needles. They don't know what to say now. They don't know what's free game. They don't know what free speech is. We don't know as America what free speech is.
So let me interrupt you real quick, Transformer. Here's the thing, in researching this and then actually going back through that paper that I wrote, which that's so funny that I found that today while I was prepping for the show. I wrote that while I was at journalism school. Yeah, perfect timing. But the thing is this, right? The free speech that most people don't realize in terms of the First Amendment, what that actually protects from is being punished from criticizing the government. And if you work for a private entity, such as the NBA, such as, if you worked for the Format Podcast, we could technically dictate what you say or don't say. And that's where they get you with the catch-all conduct detrimental. But that's why they were able to do what they did to Kaepernick. That's why they're able to do what they did to him. Because now by him making the commentary that he made, he's affecting the money. And so if they feel like his behavior or his commentary is affecting the league and affecting the team because they're a private entity, they can scuttle that. It's just like if you go look for a job, now when you look for a job, they check your social media before they hire you.
They wipe it,
right?
yeah.
Right, because they want to know what you're saying, because if you're linked to this company, but you've been out here saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever that may be, right? If you've been out here saying that, they're like, nah, we don't want our name linked to that. Go ahead, brother.
But no, I mean,
I really want to hear what he's got to say.
Yeah. And I'm gonna pass this along to Sneed, man. But that's just my take. I mean, this is a serious issue in America, in sports in general, where like I said, I can get it if he cursed them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he blatantly cursing them, they can all burn in hell.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines. Okay, Jaden, nah, you tripping.
Mm-hmm.
That's his religion.
Yeah,
that's what he's stating. Like, hey, per my Bible that I read, per my scriptures that I listen to,
right,
per my ancestry bringing down the information before them.
Mm-hmm.
This is what was taught. Now we're rewriting everything.
Well, we're also going to find out if he's as for real as he wants us to think, because now he's got to stand on this.
He got to stand 10 toes down now.
Now, the plus is he's already made about $32 million in his NBA career. So if he never makes another dime from the NBA, he's already made way more money than most people will ever see in their lifetime.
He will make money.
Yeah.
He's going to make a lot of money.
Yes, because the right is going to call him to talk. I didn't even think about that. Sneed, man, what are your thoughts on this, brother?
The NBA has made a calculation.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It was going to make more business sense.
Yes.
And result in less damage if they denounce Jaden Ivey. So they made that call and they made that distinction. They separated themselves from him. They created a punishment. This saves face with that community. Now they could say, look, we don't tolerate this. Keep the money spent with us. Don't take away your love for the NBA. Because if they didn't do this, then the community was going to come after the NBA. It was going to be litigation. It was going to be a whole bunch of stuff. A lot of negative press. So they've decided to sacrifice this player in order to reduce their problems with the group. I mean, it was a lot of letters. LGBT. There was like 5 more. So I don't even know what they are. Like when you said the last few, I wasn't even sure that's the first time I heard that.
Just making up some.
No, I know there's like adjustments and stuff. So, but I don't keep up with it well enough. But I know how companies work. Right. I know how organizations work. They want the path of least resistance. They will cut off a problem quickly if they know that it's going to get worse. Jaden Ivey was a problem once he said those things. And let's be clear about this. Jaden Ivey knew what was at risk.
Yeah, that's a good point.
He made an active decision to say what he said, when he said it, and how he said it.
Right.
If he didn't know that this was a possible outcome, he's one of the dumbest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, he couldn't possibly have thought that.
There's just no way that nobody would have consulted him, or he didn't think to himself, how would this be received? Yeah. If he felt like this was part of his spiritual enlightenment, that he had to send out a message like this, then fine, nothing was going to stop him. But he also has to be ready to deal with it, which is he's dealing with it now, right? So it's just business calculations, Bruce. That's all this is at the end of the day. I'm not trying to say that, this group doesn't deserve, to whatever, or he doesn't deserve whatever. That's not where I'm at with this.
Right.
This has become very quickly an NBA problem that they don't want to deal with.
Absolutely. No, you're 100% right. It's
Jaden Ivey became a liability, and the NBA said we're good.
Yeah, the only thing, man, to the point of him having mentioned Steph Curry, this would be a whole lot more interesting if it was a player of the magnitude of a Steph Curry or a LeBron James. I'm not saying
players like that understand certain things, though.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying if you had a player, because the question now becomes, are the Chicago Bulls cutting him if he's giving them 25 a game, right? Are they doing that? If they're in the thick of
well, there would be more of an effort for remediation. There would be more damage control.
They'd be pulling him in like, hey, man, come on, make a statement. And then if he refuses to do it. So you always wonder, and again, I totally get your point when you say the high-level guys, the Stephs, the LeBrons, so on and so forth, they know how to navigate these spaces better.
Because they have shoes. Oh, because they represent brands. They themselves are brands. Jaden Ivey is no brand.
Well, I get that, but on a obviously this was before shoes and branding and stuff, but like a Muhammad Ali, he was his brand, right? And he was willing to, obviously it was a different thing, but he was willing to stand up for what he believed in and lose everything for what he believed, right? And we saw, arguably the greatest fighter of all time missed 3 years of his absolute peak prime. Who knows what we could have seen if Ali had been fighting all that time, right? We saw him miss that because he was not willing to defer from his beliefs. And so I use Muhammad Ali as an example because he's one of the most famous and most beloved athletes of all time, right? Maybe not at that time, but you get the point. And
yeah, because at the time, the media gets to control the narrative and make him out to be a demon and a devil.
Sure. But the point I'm just saying, like, you wonder if Jaden Ivey was a high-level player, a top, a
All-star?
75 percentile and up type player, how would they have responded? That's where I am, Yeah. All right. You guys want to take some calls on this? Because I don't know where else to go with it.
I got a funny thing to say.
Yeah, transform, go.
I have quite a few friends that are a part of the LGBTQAI community, family.
Right. Yeah.
But I just find it funny that we as a black community has been fighting for hundreds of years.
I was not going to bring that. Go ahead.
Hundreds of years
Mm-hmm.
to be heard, to be treated fairly, to be treated equally.
Mm-hmm.
There was never no strong push from business owners, private owners, companies, organizations to just nip it in the bud right away.
Facts.
When it came to black oppression, segregation, and things of that nature. It never happened so quickly. It took years, decades for that to happen. It's quite funny.
It is.
This and how quick they're willing to react for that. I find that completely wrong.
I think money really plays a role. And, oppressed black people have not generally had the financial resources to pump into the fight the same way. I think money really plays a role, but that's a different thing. Let's go ahead and let's take some calls on this, guys. I would love to hear what the people in the chat have to say. This is 904-219-8264, 904-219-8264. Listen, I should have said this before we started. If we offend anybody here, look, that's not our goal, but we are here to talk sports, and we smoke and joke and have a great time on this show. But sometimes there's some serious topics, and we really try to give nuanced opinions and really, sometimes get in the weeds and think about this stuff. So, if we offend anybody, that's not the intent.
By the way, what was his platform when he made the statement? Was it to a reporter?
No, I think it was on Instagram.
I think he was
on. It was just like a post.
On the car. Yeah, he was in the car.
Mm-hmm.
It was a video post. Okay.
Yeah, he was on social media.
Yeah.
Sean from Cali, what's up, man?
Man, what's up, Bruce? What's up, Transform? What's up, man? How you guys doing, man?
Blessed, man. Blessed.
Try to keep it PG, bro.
I was just about to say,
Try to keep it PG.
No, okay, I'm going to keep it as PG as possible.
PC or PG?
Both. Go ahead, Sean.
Hey, man. Yeah. All right. I'll be as professional as possible.
Thank you.
The NBA are hypocrites. I'm just gonna be blurring out, man. Like, the NBA are hypocrites. You cannot be picking and choosing of what things that's acceptable and is not acceptable. Mm-hmm. If that is the case, you will not kept certain players to be a part of this league. You know what I mean? Like, the NBA is known for being the most liberal league out of American sports.
That's true.
Is that fair?
Yeah,
and yet, we are picking and choosing when certain things that is offended, while the other things are not. You know what I mean? Like, again, this situation, the NBA has taken more seriously than the aspiration scandal. And I already know that, from the jump, like, hey, nothing's not going to happen to them. They're just going to pay for it. You know what I mean? 15 million, 20 million, that ain't nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But they jumped this situation as fast as possible, as if that man got a whole artillery of weapons in his house. When the dude just said, like, hey, NBA, why do we have to do this?
Mm-hmm.
This ain't really necessary, you know what I mean? We all, people come over here just to watch the game, play basketball, seeing players do amazing things whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And that statement right there is where they draw the line. But you see Josh Giddey, of all people, this dude Josh Giddey just said, man, this dude need help.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And I was like, listen. I knew this from 2012 that once that stuff happened, I'm not going to be saying any directories or even politics or whatever. If you know, you know damn well that Pandora's box is open. Mm-hmm. And so now we're in the situation now that that dudes who criticize certain things of what the NBA has been trying to do. And to be honest with you, yes, the NBA should know that no one cares about that month anyway. But regardless,
Sean, you can't say nobody cares about it. Sean, let me stop you, man. I get how you feel about it. I respect that's your opinion. We can't, in all honesty, say no one cares about that month. We can't say that. That's just not true. Whether or not you do whether listen. I'm gonna say no. What I'm saying, we really try hard to be honest here on the Format Podcast. Yeah. And while that's not my belief system as a Muslim, it's not. But I can't rationally sit here and try to say no one cares about that month. There's a lot of people who care about it, which is why this is a big deal, Sean. We got to be honest, man.
Who is like less than 5%?
There's a lot of people in that community who care about it, and there are people outside that
community that join
who have tertiary type connection to that community, right? Think about, we all have someone in our family who represents that community. We all know someone, a friend or what have you. Like, Transformers, Sneed and I, we always joking with the pause this, pause that, whatever. We joking. Okay, but like, it's a real thing, Sean. So I'm just saying, I'm not telling you, Sean, hold on. I'm not telling you have to believe in that or anything. What I'm saying is we got to be honest. You can't say no one cares about that. A lot of people care about that.
Okay, I understand. I mean, hey, and this is the thing. You guys can always give me pushback when I say certain things, and you know what I mean, and just give me some feedback or criticism on what I'm saying. But here's the thing, Bruce.
Sure.
I'll say since the 1990s or even the 1980s, Christianity has always been the most criticized, the most ridiculed religion throughout America, where people be joking about all the time. People be roasting us all the time. People, everyone say all this type of thing all the way to the end.
Sean, we could go down the rabbit hole here. And hold on. I'm sorry. I know I keep interrupting you. We could go down the rabbit hole here, but as a Muslim, I'm telling you, Christianity is not the most criticized faith. I am telling you, I know this. Come on, man. We gotta keep it 100. We keep it honest here. We do facts, not feelings here. Come on, brother.
All right, man. Listen, I mean, when I see people criticize that, I ain't be crying and saying that, man, why can't you accept me? Why can't you guys accept me? I never do that when it comes to even like among Muslims.
I understand.
I have homies who are Muslims. Nothing, no problem. You know what I mean?
House, it's killing me.
But no one never makes like.
I see it.
You see it? That motherfucker. Like, sorry.
Okay.
He was talking about the fly, Sean.
Yeah, my bad, Sean. It's a freaking fly in here that I let in, and I'm like, I'm trying to get it, man.
I see. It's like buzzing.
It's killing me.
Like a locust?
No. It's a big horse fly.
Big fly, yeah.
But Sean, we gotta let you go, man. We got a lot of calls coming through on this. Everybody wants to get in.
Listen, man. Listen. This is what I call privilege. This is some privilege stuff, and yeah, you know what I mean. Hey, I hope Jaden Ivey can go to overseas, play basketball, and just finish your career by there, or just do something else.
No doubt, man. I appreciate the call, Sean. Thank you, brother.
All right. I mean, no problem.
Nino, what up?
What up, man? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. When I first heard this, it took me a different number of places. I'm gonna try to be quick though, The first thing I thought about, especially with Transformers, was he was absolutely right? The freedom of speech, the Constitution, all the stuff y'all fought for. I salute y'all for that. I ain't got the heart for it. But let's say, when has that being able to say whatever you want, when has that ever really been a real thing? For who? For what people? In what? In America? When has it been? You always been allowed to say whatever that you're allowed to say. For instance, it took me to the GOAT debate, and I was like, "Wait, how the hell did that take you to the GOAT debate?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's what Bruce always say. And you know who my GOAT is now? Anybody ever asked me? Mr. Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Straight out.
Okay.
Because at a time where you gotta know saying whatever you want to say, you can say whatever you want to say out the mouth. You can take whatever kind of things you want. I promise. But it's gonna be some consequences if it don't in line with a certain order.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
If I say and I gotta say these guys, and Bruce always said, and even with my generation, I think we done got a little spoiled. Not more so us, because I guarantee you that guy don't gotta pay. He probably don't know what real world work is.
Mm-hmm.
He don't drive trucks and work in the oil field, work in the fitness trainer, depending on guys. He make millions like that. So he don't know what it's like. You need to go to work to be able to feed your family off this next check and maybe pay these checks. So he finna find out, but he really ain't finna find out because they just paid him $10 million paid out check, right?
Yeah. So you know what just occurred to me, Nino?
What's that?
With him getting cut for conduct detrimental, I wonder if he's gonna have to give some of that money back based on the reason that he got cut.
You know they ain't.
Yeah, that's in your contract.
They paying him to go. All that contract, all that. He probably supposed to, but they hope he don't fight it. Look, we're gonna give you $10 million, and I think that was Transformers said they done made the company call. Hey, he ain't no. I don't even know why he gonna go Ant-Man. He ain't no Bron James. He ain't no Steel Carey. He not making us more money.
Right.
He's gonna be more trouble than he worth. Y'all know what to do. Like that's all they gotta do is say y'all know what to do. But he said that, and I'm curious. I can't say what he would have, what he not. Would you stand up for that if you know it was gonna be real consequences? So that takes me to Mr. Russell. Everything he did, everything he took, everything he said, him and Mr. Kareem, they knew it could be real proper consequences.
Yeah.
For the action. So I'm gonna leave y'all check out Chris Jackson. And he changed his name. I just can't say it. What's his name, Bruce? I want to say it real good.
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
He paid the cost to take the stand.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And he probably would have been one of the big step carriers. So I want to say, in the real world, the message is, in the real world, people that got real bills and families that depend on us, we ain't always allowed to say whatever we want.
No,
and if we do say it, it's gonna come.
That's right.
Oh, go, man. I'm too.
All right, man. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much, brother.
Look.
Caller from area code 214. We saw you. Call back. We want to hear what you have to say. Go ahead, Transform.
No. Just for purposes. The Bulls can't recoup that money because it was guaranteed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it was guaranteed under his rookie deal, so there's nothing they can recoup back.
Right. No, I know that sometimes even when the money's guaranteed, if you get dismissed from the team in a certain way, they get to take some of it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's if you got anything over the guarantee. Your guarantee is your guarantee.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they can't take a guarantee.
Well, good.
Back.
Well, good.
Yeah.
I don't want him to lose any of his money.
Yeah.
But now if he never gets another NBA job, he has to understand that is the cost of saying what he believes.
Yeah.
So
the NBA requires guaranteed salaries to be paid in full even after a player is waived.
Okay. Yeah. Bruce, what up?
Hello?
Bruce, what's good?
I'm gonna keep it really, really brief, like 2 minutes. Hey man, let me say this about Jaden Ivey. I respect that you not afraid to voice your opinion about how could I say your beliefs about the Bible but brother, don't shoot yourself in the foot, brother. If it's hurting you that bad, just don't say nothing about it. Leave the gay community alone, bro. You know you can't speak on that, and when you're in a big business such as the NBA, brother, you know better than that.
You're right.
probably the higher ups, most of them probably gay or got gay kids, and the owner, you think they're not? You think got? Let me see. You don't think they got guys in organizations that are homosexual and are very sensitive about that subject? And also, I mean, it probably pay about 30% of it. You're black. You're a nigger. Excuse my language. Not to say you're okay. No. You're a jag. You're just a guy. Now, if you was a superstar,
I didn't think that was gonna happen tonight.
I didn't see that happening either. Whoa.
Let me say this. No. You're a regular. Excuse me. You're a regular nigger.
Okay. You don't have to say it again, bro. Just say N-word. Jesus.
I'm gonna have to edit and beat that out, man. Damn.
Hey, man, come on now. Y'all let. Hold on now. Because I said the N-word 2 times. Y'all let what you call him say it every other sentence.
And I check him every time. Don't say it's not a problem. I check him every time.
But we're speaking. Okay, some of the greats said the N-word.
Yeah, well, look, we're not saying that here. Let's leave that alone. Go on.
And stop that being all sensitive about it.
No. Have you ever heard me? Hold on. No. Stop. Hold on. First of all, let me say this. Anybody who calls in, we're not
just about to fall off the rails, bro.
And you listen, hold on. Anybody who knows me, when Transformer, you know me a long time. When was the last time you heard me use the N-word, bro?
Never.
Okay. And I'm not saying I never used it. I used it, but I stopped saying it years ago. The point I'm trying to say is we're not about that here on the Format Podcast. So don't call up. We're not. All right, carry on.
Man, I don't forgot what I was going to say.
I had to shut that down, man.
Now you know what it takes. Now you know.
You know what I'm about to say.
Just that, man.
You were saying he was just a guy, which he is.
You're just a guy, bro.
He's a jag, yeah.
Hey, Bruce, it's supposed to be sensitive on me.
You're really not understanding.
No, man. It's bigger than Bruce. It's bigger than being sensitive, man. We're trying to operate on a grand scale here, man.
I got you, brother. But you got YD say the N-word every other word.
We check him.
And everybody sit back and laugh.
Well, and you got to remember, YD been pumping the brakes on it lately, so give him his due. He been adjusted to it, you know.
What are you talking about? Every time he says it, I stop him. Every time he says it, I stop. What are you talking about, man?
Hey, Bruce, stop busting my balls, man.
No, man, I don't want.
About the N-word. Hey, let me say this about Jaden Ivey. He shot himself in the foot, brother.
He did.
A wise man once said nothing at all, bro. Okay, you have your feelings about the gay community, bro. Leave the gay community alone. If you don't got nothing to do, if you're not gay, why it hurt you so bad? And about the Bible and
all right, that's a whole different topic. We're not gonna, but. Yeah. All right, man, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you, brother.
For that being said, for whoever heard that, it's more than just the gay community, and we understand that. So excuse the caller for his ignorance on the topic. And that's not calling him ignorant. Ignorance is just as it's a definition of lack of knowledge of a certain topic.
Right.
So, yeah.
No, that's a good point, Sean. That's a good point. In modern times, the bag is most people's God, and that's right. You know, a lot of people worship money. And you know what's funny? And I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal here. I got a lot of flaws, and I'm trying to get better. But one thing I'll say is okay, fair enough. Yeah. But one thing I will say though, and I always say this: I've never been rich, so there's no amount of money that's gonna make me give up whatever my values are for money. I've never been rich, so I'm not gonna miss not having it.
You are rich, bro.
Well, I mean, like rich in the monetary definition. Okay. I am rich, you know.
Yeah, you are absolutely rich. Sneed is rich
for sure.
I'm rich.
That's right.
Yeah, that's a mindset.
Really, Ed Dog? Seriously, old Adolf? Really? Come on, man. What are you doing? We having a serious.
That's your flaw,
and this is what he brings up.
That's your flaw.
Call from California. Who's this? Thank you for calling Format Podcast.
Hey, what's up, Bruce? What's up, Sneed? What's up, Transformer?
What's cracking?
Who's this?
You guys, I think I have you on a delay. This is Joe Long. I haven't checked in.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Joe,
I forgot to save your number. What you got, brother?
Yeah. Oh, I'm just listening to this chat. I'm very happy that we're not talking about Jordan and Magic and all that.
All right.
I'm glad we have another topic to talk about. But
Sure.
So are you guys talking yet about the March Madness for the men's and women's, or no?
No, we actually
that's coming up.
We did a March Madness show last week, I think, with
you did.
that guy Carlos. We did a March Madness show, kind of going over the first 2 rounds, previewing the Sweet 16. But we haven't really talked since then.
What do you think about that comeback by UConn with that shot?
Oh, we was live when that happened.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Oh, really?
But that was crazy. But Joe, I'm gonna ask, man, do you have any commentary on the topic? Because we're looking for commentary on this Jaden Ivey thing.
Yeah, I didn't hear him exactly say what he said. I guess he really buried what Barkley said. You know, his thing took over. You know, Charles came out and spoke, and then all of a sudden that guy Bruce Pearl came out
about immigration.
And then Bruce Pearl came out against Barkley's thoughts, and now that got blown away by this latest one. I know he is. He's an idiot. But so now you're on to this guy said something about gay people or something.
Yeah.
And so what? So he
about the LGBTQAI community.
About that, right? That whole community being unrighteous, and basically, like, why does the NBA have to do Pride Month? And he got immediately cut by the Chicago Bulls. But I think so. We were kind of discussing where and if free speech applies in this case, and then also the other part is, you know, had Jaden Ivey been a better player, what would have been the response by the Bulls and by the league?
Exactly. Boy, that's hitting it on the head.
He would have been put on administrative leave, paid, and then asked to do some kind of public apology. There would have been some kind of a plan moving forward.
Mm-hmm. But the question is, if he was a bigger name, but he refused to do that, then what would the result have been? And
it would have gotten messier. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what you want to see.
But, you know, it's like everybody should have a right to free speech. But then again, you're representing, when you're being paid by somebody, you're representing that organization. So they have the right to do what they want to do to you. Like, I loved when Colin Kaepernick took a knee, you know, and he was totally blackballed, you know, like, I don't know what's going to happen with this guy, but
it's over
Kaepernick,
for him.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to call in and say my 2 cents on Kaepernick, because I feel like he was the one that really got chopped out of the NFL, you know. It's like these private organizations, you know, the NFL, the NBA, they're private. So they can do whatever they want. The commissioner is like God.
Yeah. And so at the end of the day, it's about the money. But I appreciate the call, Joe. Thank you so much, man.
All right, you guys enjoy.
All right,
thanks for tuning in.
Happy Easter.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Man,
what is Ed Dog doing in the live chat?
I don't know.
What is he doing right now?
You're paying him attention. That's what you're doing, Sneed.
Like, where is this going right now?
Y'all know my brother is goofy, bro.
Caller from Texas, call us back.
I know my brother goofy, man. Damn.
Ed Dog is my guy, but man, he had some issues staying on task. He's always all over the chat. Like,
I know, man. Trying to knock you off your game, bro.
Hey, man.
For sure. Caller from Texas. I see you've been trying to call. I really want to get you in here on this. Area code 214. Give us a call.
Could be YD. Doesn't he call from Texas?
Yeah, he does, but I have his number saved. I don't think this is
no.
Yeah, no. He hasn't been.
We're not talking about LeBron, so
no.
Just saying. What? Stop it. You know what? I ain't messing with you, Sneed.
Yeah, stop it.
Yo, Sean, is that really the PS6 in Tokyo?
Oh wow, is it PS6? Makes sense. Though.
That shit, they might as well make PCs. These things are getting bigger and bigger.
They are, but they are awesome.
League.
Yeah, there's an updated Xbox, I think, next year. Let's see.
Oh, you know, I'm getting both anyway.
Here's another comment. Mighty Funny One says, why does the NBA or anyone do Pride Month? Trying to say we're all equal while pointing out our differences. Same with Black History Month. My black neighbor is not my black neighbor. He's my neighbor.
I hate that this country is so divided. It's sad, really.
It is, but I think that what happens is marginalized communities want their contributions to this nation to be recognized. I think that's why we have these months, etc. Right?
Yeah.
For instance, like there's so much that Black people have done for America that have got swept under the rug. So many things we take for granted, right? We live in Florida. Black person invented air conditioning. Most people don't know that, right? What would we do without air conditioning?
Right.
Be burning up out here.
Right. You know,
until
so
somebody from Japan created something.
Right.
Because they're great at that.
The light bulb,
I love
the traffic light, the ironing board, so many things.
Yeah.
So the whole thing of Black History Month is to give that shine, right? And so what I think happens is other marginalized communities, they say, well, hey, we want our shine too, and that's kind of what happens.
Recognizing, taking the opportunity, like each day representing a previous Black face, of what they've done in the community, what they've done for the world, what they've done for society, acknowledgement.
Yeah.
I think that's more so the reason why.
Yeah. So the premise might be funny one of saying pointing out someone's race or sexuality doesn't do anything, but it's very disingenuous to ever go with the, I don't see color, right? That's not just an American thing. That's not a white thing. That's a Black thing. That's a human condition. Racism has always been a thing. Color has always been a thing. Now, where it's been taken in the last couple hundred years, whether it's in Europe or its colonies or the United States, and I could get into the history on that. That's a whole different thing. But we can never, as human beings, be disingenuous and act like it's not a thing. It always
hold on a second, Bruce.
all over the world. Yeah.
It violates human nature, so I'll prove it. When Yasmin, my oldest daughter, was like 3 years old, and she was playing at like the daycare school or whatever.
Okay.
She doesn't know color, like in terms of people.
No, kids don't. Right.
They don't know any of that.
No, they just play with whoever they like and they have
Somebody's
fun.
teaching it. So like this is being passed on. So dude, she was playing with all these kids and it was just like
beautiful.
She's making friends. She just met them. She's walking up to them, giving them toys. They're giving her toys. They're going around. They're like helping each other climb this thing and slide down and never seen each other before.
Right. Yeah, no, that's funny. Somewhere there's a picture from when my daughter she was about 5 years old in the preschool in Germany, and her little friend group. She had a friend that was mixed Black and white, and a friend that was white, and a friend that was like 100% Asian, and the little Black kid. And that was the friend group. It was like you couldn't have a commercial couldn't have made that.
The Neptunes, right? Bro? What was that?
I'm trying to tell you, it just happened that way. And they were all buddies, and they all used to play together in the preschool. And somebody just took a picture, and it wasn't anything intentional. But to your point, they didn't know. They're kids. They're having fun. They're playing together, and that was it. Yeah. I get what you're saying. All right, looks like we're gonna miss the caller from Texas. Really wanted to hear from them. So sorry I missed you. You can pick up the next topic. All right, man, that was a tough one. But here at the Format Podcast, sometimes we got to tackle the tough issues, right?
Yes, we do.
I think that's
close this masterful law and ethics paper by this guy named Bruce Hope.
Look, man, that's why I appreciate y'all so much, man, because I know we're gonna get the real deal here. All right, second topic: the 2026 basketball Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame class has been announced. Why?
I see what you did there, bro. I see what you did. You don't want to go ahead, bro.
The inductees have been announced, and among notable names, these are the ones that we're talking about is Candace Parker, okay,
rightfully so.
Yes, Elena Deladon,
rightfully so.
So Amari Stoudemire,
rightfully so.
No. Doc Rivers,
not rightfully so.
Correct, and Mark Few.
Wait, hold up, bro. Hold up. We're all over the place right now. Where are we starting with this, bro?
We go from the top. We take it from the top.
All right.
Let's start off with the beautiful one,
Candace Parker.
Yeah,
that could be Elena Deladon too, though.
Funny story.
Yeah,
I met Candace Parker.
Did you?
Back in 2007.
Did you get a handshake?
2007, 2008. We ran track and we came over to Tennessee.
Okay.
Did you get a handshake?
Now, I saw the girl on TV. I knew she was cute on TV.
Yeah.
Boy, I saw her in person. Boy, I wanted to commit a crime.
Well, let me tell you something, Transformer. You know she don't want you, right?
Hey, listen, I didn't care.
You don't know that?
I was 5'7", and at this time, she probably still swung my way.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Back then,
yeah, she was like 19 at this point, 19, 20 years old.
Sheldon, what's his name?
Yeah. So
Sheldon Williams.
Stupid. You know, I'm 5'7". You know, Candace Parker's what, 6'1", 6'2"? 6'3". Yeah. Boy, I was looking up, I was looking at a goddess. I'm like, oh my Jesus.
Dude, Anthony Parker, her brother was about 6'5".
Yeah.
Listen,
that's a tall family.
That's a beautiful woman, boy. Yes. Everything about her, from the toes to the top of the hair. I was ready.
Whoa.
But my team had to save me. There's a man that came here to run track. I'm like, bro, I'm out.
Right.
I'm not gonna be ready for my event. Is she watching? I'll power one race. Stupid. But go on, man. Candace Parker, bro. Go ahead.
No. I was idiot. I was gonna say what I would have loved to see, and I think there was a little overlap, but I would have loved to see Candace Parker in her prime playing against
I'm more than enough woman, Mighty Funny.
Stupid.
It's not about the height. It's about the
fool. No, I was saying I would love to see her in her prime go against Asia Wilson.
Yeah.
Hell of a matchup, because she was not only, MVP a few times, she was also defensive player of the year, all defense. Candace Parker was that one, man. She was what you
I mean, we're talking about accolades. I mean, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, but Candace Parker, she's one of the best to ever do it, man. Just a total problem. Let's see. We're at accolades. 2-time MVP, All-Star Game MVP, 2-time blocks champ, 3-time rebounds champ, Rookie of the Year, 2-time All-Defensive Team, Finals MVP, 3-time champ, assist champion. Damn, I didn't know she got that too. Defensive Player of the Year, All Rookie, 10-time All NBA. Damn,
slam dunk,
bruh.
Yeah, she was one of the few to get that. Yeah.
That's a resume.
And 7-time All-Star. That's a hell of a resume. Yeah, no, Candace Parker, one of the best to do it. She dunked in high school, she dunked in college, and she dunked in the league.
Yeah, I'll be clowning Shaq too, bro, on the daily, bro.
Yes, she sure does.
Shaq.
She sure does. Yeah. She wasn't the scorer that Asia Wilson is, but also she actually talks about it, like how much it's so funny. Even in the women's game, like the defense was way tougher back then. Because I think somebody asked her something about the players now, and she literally started laughing. She was like, "What?" She was like, "Defense was way tougher back then when I came in." I'm like, "Oh, okay, there we go." Yeah. Telling the truth. Cyclic change societally. Anyway, Candace Parker, man, real deal.
Yeah,
real
worthy Hall of Famer.
One of the best basketball players ever. Period.
You're right, Chief. Damn, yeah. Her Tennessee career. How many titles did she win in Tennessee?
2,
3 or 4,
back to back. 07 and 08, I think.
Just the 2?
No, she got 4.
I thought she won at least 3.
2. They won 4 while she was there.
Did they win 4 when she was there?
Oh,
maybe 3 because UConn.
Crazy.
Because what's her name was there at the same time, wasn't she? At UConn.
Maya Moore?
Yeah, that's the same era, isn't it? They had like 3 years, 3 years overlap.
Yeah.
Because I think Candace Parker came 2 times. Mika Holtz.
She only won it twice.
2 times. Okay.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, bro, that's nothing to sneeze at or scoff at.
No.
Was winning everything.
Yeah.
And look,
they took them. They took those chips.
That was here. She won back to back. I was in high school. Yeah. I was there that year.
Yeah, I think she she came to Tennessee right after Shamika Holtzclaw, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not right after, but shortly thereafter. Shamika Holtzclaw, she was that one too. Oh boy. Anyway, problem. Never worked out in the league. But yeah, Candace Parker. Very
Simply hot takes. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Simply hot takes. Leave me alone.
Transformer was ready to risk it all, bro.
Hey, I was about to, boy. I'm a kid from Memphis, man. I came over there to Knoxville.
Got one shot at it.
Boy, I was
One
about
shining
to
moment.
shoot my
All
shot.
right.
Wasn't the thing yet, but I'm about to shoot something.
All right, so stupid. Here goes the next one. Elena Deladon.
Yeah, bro.
Baller.
Yeah.
Man.
Baller.
A walking bucket, bro.
You know what I always looked at her like when I watched her play? Female KD.
Yes.
Same body type, same type
Yes.
of game. Deadly in the mid-range. A 6'5" shooting guard as a woman. 6'5" as a woman
Bro,
is normally
she was-
a center.
Bro, that's
She was
Like a
playing
shooting
like,
guard.
but she was playing like that in college.
Yeah.
She was already that sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went to, if I'm not mistaken, first she went to UConn, I think. Then she
ended up
transferred
at
to
Delaware.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she was killing. And I was thinking, oh,
The problem,
okay,
Bruce,
you know.
is who she was, personality.
Mhm.
She just wasn't a UConn girl, bro.
Yeah, I think
there's a certain concession and stuff you got to make when you go to a place like with Gino Oriema and kind of how those things go there.
Yeah, Gino ain't playing. Gino, excuse me. Yeah, Gino is not playing. Elena Deladon, her bona fides, 2-time MVP, 2019 WNBA champion, 2013 Rookie of the Year, 5-time All-NBA, 2-time Dawn Staley Award winner. Not sure what that is.
That's a
7-time
community leadership
All-Star.
award.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yep.
7-time All-Star, 2015 scoring champion, 2013 All-Rookie team, 2015 community assist. So there you go.
She's also a top 25 player of all time.
Yeah.
Easily.
Award.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, she's nasty. It's nasty.
I mean, she will give you buckets, bro.
Buckets.
Like buckets. There wasn't no
What do they call that? A pure score, right? That's what they call that.
Here you go.
Or do we want to ask Bleacher Report on that?
No, we don't need
So
that.
if you take
report.
the field goal percentage, if you take the field goal attempts, you divide that by 2, times that by multiplier
Carry
of
the
the
3.
steals and assist ratio. If you divide that, when you get the equation of that by the rebounds and how many times they go up and down the floor, if you take that number and you take the 75 possessions per game, but if you take that number, see how that sounds stupid?
Multiply
That's how
by
stupid
pi.
that shit is.
Don't forget to divide by pi.
Oh yeah, we're going.
That's how stupid it is.
It's crazy. So check out her numbers for her career: 19.5 points, 6.7 rebounds. So we can go 20-7, 48% from the field, 39% from 3, 94% from the stripe.
Bucket.
KD, right?
Bucket. I think one year she averaged like 24, didn't she? She was up there.
23
as a
points
scoring
for her
champion.
MVP
Yeah.
season.
Bucket.
Oh, for sure.
Where you want it, I'll give it to you.
In your
Bucket.
eye. Oh, Deladon was a pro.
Bucket.
Yeah.
Bro, from the moment she was playing at Delaware,
Mm-hmm.
that was it.
She was
You
kind of
knew.
fly too, though. If you Deladon, all right, man.
Hey, man.
Candace Parker, not the only. She's not Candace Parker, but she.
But there was someone in the league that was better. There was someone at the same time,
Yeah, Maya Moore. Maya Moore was better than all of them.
Bruh, you talking about the
People say
female version
Deanna
of Kobe?
Taurasi was.
That's
People
about
say
it.
Taurasi was better.
Tarasi wasn't better than Maya Moore, in my opinion.
No,
Taurasi
was
nasty.
better than Deladon.
I don't think she's better. I don't think.
I'm just saying what people,
He's
some people say.
I mean, it's a good discussion.
Well, I think
Taurasi
because
got
they're
like
both
4
so
times?
focused heavily on offense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I don't-
offensive is specialty.
Yeah, I don't know peak for peak if she was, man. I mean, listen, Tarasi was a problem, no doubt.
Yeah.
But man, Deladon, whoo.
Bucket.
Yeah, that's right.
Bucket.
All right, next up, here's the one where we're gonna get into it.
Oh, Lord.
Amari Stoudemire. I don't
Bruce,
see.
I swear to God, bro, you're gonna start with this BS. You're gonna tell me he doesn't deserve it. I know. Just go. Just do it.
Just
Go ahead,
go.
bro. Just get it out of the way, bro. Go ahead.
The Basketball Hall of Fame is the worst Hall of Fame. I don't know where. It feels like they're like, oh, we gotta let somebody in, get him in. Like, no, come on, man. Let's put it this way: Amari Stoudemire is a power forward, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna name some power forwards for you. Okay, Tim Duncan.
You're naming the
You
best
naming the-
ever.
the
Go
cream
ahead,
of the-
bro.
the cream
Go
of the
ahead,
crop.
bro.
We're
Oh
talking.
my God, he leads
Hall
with
of
the best one
Hall of
ever.
Fame
Go
is
ahead,
supposed to
bro.
be best of the best, right?
Go ahead.
Tim Duncan, Charles Barkley, Kevin Garnett, Karl Malone, right? These are Hall of Fame power forwards.
They're
Amari
the best.
That's the cream of the
ever.
crop.
You're naming the Mount
Chris Webber,
Rushmore
he's not
power
better than
forwards.
Chris Webber. Chris Webber's a Hall of Famer. He's not better than him.
Okay.
Chris Webber is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he's a Hall of Famer. Amari Stoudemire is not better than him. He's not as good as him.
Bruce Hope. Bruce Hope, sir. Bruce Hope.
Yeah.
Maurice Cheeks is in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Elite defender. I'll take it.
Okay, we got Calvin Murphy in the Hall of Fame.
Calvin Murphy's in the Hall of Fame.
See, now you're looking at me crooked and sideways, bro. See, this is what I'm trying to tell you.
We're the amount of cats that's in the Hall of Fame, and Amari Stoudemire can't be in the Hall of Fame.
They're telling me that Draymond Green is a lock.
I don't agree with it. He is, but I don't agree with it. I'm always complaining about the Basketball Hall of Fame. Wait, who did you just mention, Transformer?
No, I just said out of all the guys that made the Hall of Fame, and you talking about Amari Stoudemire can't make it.
No, I'm not saying I'm saying he shouldn't. He's not a Hall of Famer.
So we got a guy who was just nothing but a scoring machine, but never won a freaking postseason series, and you gonna let that man get in before Amari Stoudemire?
Oh, T-Mac.
Bro, Bill Bradley is in the Hall of Fame. Dollar Bill Bradley.
Bill Bradley was great when he played with the Knicks.
He was great.
When he played with the Knicks, yeah.
We're just gonna use the word great like everybody does. Bruce Hope.
He was great then.
Bruce, I'm gonna find out your middle name, sir, and I'm gonna start.
My middle
saying
name
that
is
shit on it.
Franklin Arthur. That's
okay.
my middle name.
Benjamin Bruce.
That's funny. My son's name is Benjamin.
I'm gonna say the whole family lineage, bro. You really doing this, bro? Like
I'm doing that. Yes,
Amari
VC is me. Marbury should be a Hall of Famer.
Amari Stoudemire created a mold in the NBA for about a decade where everybody was looking for the next Amari Stoudemire.
That man was solid for at least 8 to 9 years straight.
Solid is not Hall of Fame.
It's not about just being solid.
Like 20-point bucket getter. Like that man was giving you like.
All right, let me ask you this, Sneak. I'm being serious. So you just said he created a mold for about however long that people were looking for the next Amari Stoudemire. Who are the players that they thought were supposed to be the next Amari Stoudemire? Because if
they were always looking for that player. They wanted a guy who was 6'10", could jump out of the gym, could run the floor, had decent handles, right? Dominated the game on both sides of the floor. Huh?
That sounds like Stromile Swift to me.
Look, you can call it what you want. You could call it what you want. But I'm saying what people saw was a prolific player for that era when he was paired with the right guy, changed the way the game was being played. And they were looking for the next him.
I'm not saying he was a bum. See, this is the
right or wrong. Everybody was looking for the next T-Mac. Yes. Yes.
I mean, 6'9".
I'm
bro.
Offensive.
You know what, bro?
dribble.
I hope Eddie calls, bro, and he cooks your ass again, bro. I hope he does, bro.
You know Ed ain't never cooked me, man. Stop. Why you gassing that man up, Sneak?
Because it's true, bro. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say
Stoudemire. What's his resume, Bruce? We got Mo Cheeks in the Hall of Fame, bro. We got Calvin Murphy. We got Bill Bradley. Who else we got, bro?
Look what you did, Sneak. You see? Look what you did.
Who else we got in the Hall of Fame, bro, that ain't better than Amari Stoudemire? Go on, bro.
Okay, let's do this then. If Amari Stoudemire is in a Hall of Famer, it's because the Basketball Hall of Fame is weak. Can we do that?
Fine.
You can't tell me the Basketball Hall of Fame is not weak. It is
weak. But Amari Stoudemire is not weak.
And that's why he's a Hall of Famer.
But Amari Stoudemire is not weak.
Okay. He's not a Hall of Famer.
That was a damn good player, bro. Damn good.
Yeah, and that's called Hall of Very Good. You're right. Hall of Damn Good. Not Hall of Fame? No, he's not that.
Look, I'm more selective about my Hall of Fame picks, but they're talking about Draymond being a lock. I'm putting Amari in before Draymond's ass goes in.
Okay, I'm with you on that, but Draymond got them 4 chips, so you know how that
goes. It ain't his
multiple
chips.
Time defender player here.
I'm with you, Sneed guy.
Bro, how you gonna be the 5th guy, bro? And you're talking about you got 4 chips. What you mean you got 4 chips? You got 4 potato chips. Get the hell out of here, bro.
Y'all go, hey man, spare Draymond Green, bro. He definitely
agree with you.
That man is the engine,
bro.
That
they could have did it
going.
with Tony Allen.
Nah. They wouldn't have did it with Tony Allen.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on because we'll definitely
could have did it with Rasheed Wallace.
Okay, here's one.
They could have did it with Ben Wallace.
Not Ben Wallace.
They could.
Prime Ben Wallace, they could have done that way. Well, he couldn't have ran
because he can't run the point like that.
Right.
Y'all got to forget Dre he runs the point.
Yeah.
But why does he run the point? Because he wasn't doing nothing on offense. They had to give him something.
But the way he did it, I mean, and it turned out to be a great thing for him.
Were you ever impressed by his passes like that? You're like, damn, we got to keep this guy.
I was impressed by his chemistry with Clay and Steph.
That's right.
I was very impressed.
Chemistry with Steph and Clay. Who had bad chemistry with those?
Everybody, because when Draymond sits, they lose. To Bruce's point, that's the reason why the Cleveland Cavaliers beat them down 1-3.
And Bruce is wrong.
Dre was a huge part of that.
If Draymond doesn't get suspended, we know who wins that series.
So that's Hall of Fame worthy of a player.
All right. Well,
if I lose you, I got a problem.
That's not even.
Yo, is Vlade Divac in the Hall of Fame?
He should be.
I think he should. I think he is.
He should be.
Yeah.
For what, his international and
right. I was gonna say that's criminal if he ain't in. That dude was amazing. And you think he had like he had like 2 careers.
Kukoc is in, so I can't see why Vlade wouldn't be.
And who's a better player, Amari Stoudemire or Tony Kukoc? But you thinking too much. God,
because we always talk about like not comparing certain guys, and that's not fair. I don't think you can do that.
Man, Eddie is gonna cook your ass, bro, when he calls. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait. Bruce Hope getting cooked once again.
I am going to spaz.
Steve,
Eddie, call in. Cook this man.
I see what you're doing. All right, can we move on to the next? I see what you're doing. You're gassing him up. Oh my God. Okay, Doc Rivers.
You gonna turn on the camera, bro?
I'm about to turn off the camera. Oh no, you talking about Bruce? Okay.
That dog. No, he wasn't gonna turn. He wasn't trying to turn on the camera.
Oh, okay.
Doc Rivers.
For what?
Let me say this.
For Boston's lone championship with the Big Three.
Championship.
Can I say something?
All right, go ahead, bro.
Damn, why y'all ain't tell me we left the phone number up the whole time, man? Come on.
Oh, right. You don't want people to know the number? It's been up for like 6 years, bro. Chill out, bro.
No, but I'm saying we
normally don't have it. Yeah,
man. It's anyway.
We were discombobulated about the first topic.
Bruce is too technical tonight, bro. Too technical.
Man, look, man. So anyway, here's the deal. Doc Rivers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I have never seen a coach
with a job
so much run out of one championship, 18 years ago. And don't get me wrong, I love that he got that chip with Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen.
How many should they have got, Bruce?
That he smoked the Lakers to get it.
How many should he have won?
He should have won 3. Now, I'm not cool with it, but I understand that Kobe had to get his get back in 2010. And I respect that. Transformer knows that. Not happy about it, but I respect it. So at the very least, he should have got 2. But on the flip side, during the second year of that, when Orlando went to the finals, Kevin Garnett missed like the bulk of that playoff run with the knee. So I think that's what messed that up. But regardless, what I'm trying to say is, being objective, it's insane to me how much run Doc Rivers has gotten off of that one championship.
And there are people and there are players who publicly say he ain't shit.
I'm not going to say he ain't ish. I'm going to say he's gotten a lot of run off of that one chip. And then, of course.
Because how did things go in Philly?
He's got the record for most.
And how did things go in Milwaukee?
All these 3-1 losses.
And how did it go in Orlando?
Good and terrible.
Well, Orlando wasn't really his fault, though, because he had.
But what did he do,
though? Both of them dudes got crippled.
Guys build things where they go. Guys create. They change culture. They like what Nate McMillan did in his run in Portland. That was nice, bro.
I don't think you think I'm trying to defend Doc Rivers' Hall of Fame case. You don't think I'm doing that.
I hope not.
I'm not.
Or else I'm going to have Eddie call again.
But that's what I'm saying. When I say I've never seen anyone get so much run out of that one chip.
I agree, bro.
It's insane. He keeps getting jobs. I'm like, does he have pictures of somebody in the NBA league office or something?
Frank Vogel won one fresh, bro, and they sent him packing.
Well, that's LeBron. We know what that is.
I'll never forgive Doc Rivers. This man made this statement because we do know he's the most losing this coach with a 3-1 lead, right?
Oh, go ahead. Tell him what he said. Tell him what he said. This fool.
I don't get enough credit.
Tell him what he said.
For getting the 3 wins.
He said that. What type of loser mentality is that, Sneed?
What are you talking about?
That's your championship coach. My championship. Ty Lue don't say shit like that, bro.
Everybody talks about the losing the 3-1 leads, but we don't get enough credit for getting the 3 wins. What?
I get credit for losing. What if I had lost to Houston in 6? No one cares.
What are you talking about, bro?
Bro, he was up 3-1.
Oh,
he just needed one more, bro.
Yeah, he said that, Pat.
You blew that on multiple occasions, bro.
Crazy.
2 different teams. You had a 3-1 lead and you got hawked down.
No, multiple occasions. It's not just twice.
Yeah.
He's got the record for most 3-1 lead series.
He's the most losingest coach with a 3-1 lead in NBA history.
To this day, players speak on it all the time. Rondo
don't go up 3-1. Just go up 3-2.
Rondo is the reason we won that championship.
Rondo
was coaching the team.
Rondo was cooking.
He was a beast.
Rondo was cooking.
Beast. Yeah.
How the hell is a 24-year-old player going to be running the team? How old was he, Bruce? 23? What was he like?
He was young at that time.
2 or 3 years in the league when they won theirs? Or
I think he was in his second year. Yeah, he was
a young player.
KG is a fool. KG got there. He's like, yo, I didn't know who Rondo was. You know what I'm saying? I seen him out there running around doing this thing. When I first got there, I went over to Doc. I said, hey, yo, Doc, who the little African running around? I'm like, what? KG is a wild. And Doc Rivers like, what do you mean, Rondo?
Bro, if I remember correctly, I think Rondo pretty hood upbringing, right?
I don't know that he did. By the way,
urban American. Right?
He's very tough though.
I think Rondo was a quarterback too when he was young. So he's
right. But I'm talking about his upbringing. It's not like how could Garnett have thought that? Like the dude didn't he go to Kentucky?
He went to Kentucky. Mm-hmm. I think he's from Louisville and he went to Kentucky. Yeah.
What is KG talking about?
KG is a wild dude. You've heard KG, man.
But you know what's crazy about KG? KG, the same dude wearing skinny jeans, bro. So he needs to slow his roll, bro.
I mean, he's 7 feet tall. He weighs 180 pounds. So,
bro, but I'm just saying that era, bro, rocking skinny jeans don't work, bro.
Look, man. When
what are we on right now?
I don't know, right? Custom skinny jeans. All right. Next up, Mark Few. I think he's hands down a Hall of Famer. Sneed.
Yeah.
Don't complain about this.
Stop it, bro. I'm good with it, but stop it.
Okay. I don't know. You strike me as a Tom Izzo guy too. I don't know.
Whatever, bro.
Tom Izzy?
Tom Izzo.
Izzy ain't, bro.
Oh man. So I don't think we need to get into Mark Few's bona fides, right? Incredible coach, built Gonzaga from Cinderella into a legitimate national team.
By the way, when people do those kinds of things, Bruce, they're often more important than just play.
Yeah.
Right. Culture. So what did you do for the game? What did you bring to the table? What did you accomplish that's bigger than just some wins and losses? Right.
Yeah, no doubt. And you know what? To the point that you were making earlier, the truly great coaches like that, they build things. Yes. And Mark Few did that. So great point. All right. So those are the names, 2026 Hall of Fame class. Let's go ahead. Let's take a couple calls on this.
Shout out to Amari Stoudemire, bro.
Yeah, whatever. 904-219-8264.
I don't care.
Deladon.
Bro, I don't care if Amari goes in or not. I don't care. I remember his influence on the game.
At his peak, he was a monster. I'm not going to front. He was a monster at his peak. I don't know why. It was a kind of weird thing to say. When Marbury went to Phoenix, somebody asked him about Amari Stoudemire and Kevin Garnett. And for whatever weird reason, he said it's something along the lines of it's night and day.
It is night and day different.
Stoudemire was way better.
He said way better than KG?
That he said night and day. Yeah.
No, I thought it was night and day difference in how they play.
Let me see if I can find it. Sean, what's good? Talk to Sean while I see if I can find this.
Sean, talk to me, bro. What's happening?
Talk to me, Sean.
Bro, hey, I like Amari Stoudemire, but him being in the Hall of Fame is 50-50. You know what I mean?
Bro, Mo Cheeks, bro.
And we ain't talking about a woman.
Mo Cheeks is there. You also got a guy like Tracy McGrady is there. So I mean, hey, you know, hey, if he's in the Hall of Fame, put Tom Chambers in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Might as well.
Tom Chambers should be a Hall of Famer. That boy was sick. That's a good one.
But as far as Doc Rivers, though,
hold on. Let me hold on real quick, Sean. Here's the comment. Here's the comment, y'all. Steph Marbury was asked about playing with Garnett and playing with Stoudemire, and he says it's not even close. He doesn't even compare to Amari. It's two different people. It's like Michael Jordan and Mario Elie.
Wow.
I don't know what was that about.
When was that said?
This was when Steph Marbury was in Phoenix. I don't know if it was when he first got there.
Amari Stoudemire? Oh,
in his first season. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But yeah, go ahead, Sean.
I don't know. Maybe Marbury was beefing with KG at the time.
I don't know what that. Why would you? I don't know why you would need to say that. That's crazy to me.
Or just cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I mean, he was trying to give his confidence and say, like, hey, you're better than my best friend who's one of the great power forwards of all time, or the second best power forward in this era.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it was a confidence boost. But I mean, regardless, though, I mean, I think that the NBA should actually allow certain people to come to the Hall of Fame right now. Like, shoot, you know, if you're gonna put on Mark Stoudemire, it doesn't make no any sense you're gonna put certain people like Tom Chambers there. You know, but I mean, salute to Mark Stoudemire for being a part of the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? And also Doc Rivers. The only thing I want to see in Doc Rivers in the Hall of Fame is him sing Louis Armstrong's "What a Wonderful World." I just want to hear him sing that song with that voice. That feels funny as hell. But he politics. He used his one ring against Kobe and the Lakers. You know what I mean? He did what he has to do in order to get him to his where he's at now. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, I mean that one is just yeah, it puzzles me. Man, still coaching and he got in.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Hold on. So real quick. Hold on, Sean. Keep interrupting you. My guy, my brother Ed Dog, Transformers brother, who's also my brother now, put in the chat that Jason Tatum had 25, 18, and 11. Incredible triple-double tonight. Fantastic work. Great work, Tatum. But he conveniently leaves out that Jaylen Brown had 43.
Damn.
Interesting how that works. But anyway, let's carry on.
He dropped 43 tonight?
Yeah. If you're a Celtics guy, if you're a Celtics fan, and I'm not a Celtics fan, I'm not.
Right.
147 and 129. Who played defense today?
I know, right? Hold on. What you saying about Jaylen Brown there, Sean? What you saying?
I think Jaylen Brown is your best player.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? If people if they ain't gonna accept it, I don't know what will.
Say it again for the people in the cheap sheets. Say it again.
Jaylen Brown is your best player as a Celtic.
I agree.
There's nothing else you got to say about it. Or if someone has something to say about it, I just don't want to hear it, man.
On most nights,
correct. Yes.
I will give it to Tatum. That man gobbled up 18 boards.
Yeah,
that's a lot of boards.
Yeah,
no, that is a lot of boards.
That's a lot of boards.
Yeah. Nah, he can rebound.
He's a guard, isn't he?
He's a small forward / forward.
Oh, so they give him the forward position, and then Jaylen Brown gets the guard.
Yeah,
that's all semantics.
Even though they're both like
he's like,
but
he's like 6'9" and Anyway, all right, Sean, man, I appreciate the call, brother. Thanks so much, man.
No problem.
All right, man.
Damn, Bam dropped 92.
What?
Backwards. April Fools.
Oh, by the way, Bam Adebayo going to the Hall of Fame too, Bruce. How you like that?
Okay. Hey, yo, hold up. Yo, can you hear me?
Cook his ass, Eddie.
Sneed,
Cook
turn
his
your mic
ass.
off,
Go
bro.
ahead.
Turn your mic
Even
off,
Bam
Sneed.
goes out. Yo, get hyped, son. Get hyped. Son. Nope, Bruce, don't do it, bro.
Hold on.
Disingenuous, bro.
See, nah, damn that. You DJ Khaled, that boy. You kept going. First and foremost, Bruce, he had 40, okay, all right, whatever, but 18 boards, bro, and 11 dimes.
That's a lot of boards.
Points. Get that man his credit, all right? You need his credit. Damn Jaylen Brown, all right? I said
Nah, not damn.
Ain't no damn it. I mean, the man dropped 43 and had 7 assists.
Look what you did, Sneed. Look what you did. You got this dude calling
Well,
up.
let's not go off the deep end, bro. Like let's
drop his phone because his hands are all slippery.
Hold on.
Look what you did.
That boy, Bruce Hope is very disingenuous when it comes to Jason Tatum. He called him Ben Simmons 2.0.
I have never done that. Stop it. No, that's a lie. Hold on. No. Hold on. No, I'm gonna mute you. Hold on.
No.
I'm mute you.
Transformer, you were here when G said that BS. Didn't me and G go at it when he called Jason Tatum Ben Simmons?
Yeah. That was egregious.
So
that was
somebody
egregious.
actually
Don't get on here.
That was G. G didn't like. He don't like light skins.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a damn lie.
Anyway.
Anyway. No, admit you're a liar. Admit you're a liar.
I'm not. No,
admit you're a liar. I'm gonna
that.
hang up this phone. Admit you're a liar.
No, Bruce, I've been hung up by chicks plenty of times, and guess what? They call me back. So let's. You want to do that?
Nah, I'm not gonna call you back. I want you to admit that you calling our show lying.
Bruce, I could have sworn I heard you say that, but anyway, now let's keep going.
You ain't hear me say that.
Okay.
Your brother
Hello,
just confirmed
the phone
it.
up? Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay. Now, Candace Parker automatically Hall of Fame.
For sure.
Just off beauty alone.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Beauty alone is in the Hall of Fame.
Can we
along with what's his name?
Can we keep it?
That played for the Pacers.
God,
his sister.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Okay, was she
McDonald
in her era the GOAT of basketball over Asia Wilson?
What?
No, Asia took that.
Done,
Hold
bro.
on. What are you
Asia
saying?
took that.
I mean, like, was she like the GOAT? I mean, with her accolades and everything, her dominance, was she considered like the GOAT?
Oh no, she was up. Candace was up there. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Candace was in that conversation.
Okay. She deserved to be in there, most definitely. Cause I think she won a chip with the Asics too, didn't it?
Yeah. She won one with was it Chicago? Not Chicago. Sparks. Yeah, the Sparks.
Let me see.
No, she didn't win one. Her last season was with the Aces. I think they lost that year. I thought she only played one season with the Aces. I think her titles were with the Sparks. Am I right, Bruce?
Her last year was with the Aces. I don't know if she won that year.
They didn't win that year.
I think she won with the Sparks and she won with the Sky. And that was because that was her hometown.
So it was Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, the Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. She automatically lost.
Hot takes where you at.
She now Doc Rivers, man. Hey, look, he must have something on the NBA for him to still have a job. And all that. So I mean, I know tonight they lost again tonight against the Rockets, but hey, go figure.
Yeah. Ed Dog, hold on. Ed Dog, call us back. Let me get this guy from Texas who's been trying to call. Let me get this. Call us back. Appreciate you, brother. Caller from Texas. Who's this? Caller from Texas. Who's this?
My name Charles. How you doing, sir?
What's up, Charles? Man, we've been trying to get you. What you got?
Are y'all still on the Jaden Ivey, or y'all have switched subjects?
Nah, man, we moved on from that. But I know you were trying to get in for that, so I'm gonna give you a pass on this one. Give us your thoughts real quick on that.
I can speak on what y'all talking about now. What topic y'all on now?
We're talking about the 2026 Hall of Fame class.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't agree with that 2026 Hall of Fame on one person.
Who was it?
That was Amari Stoudemire. I think Blake should have got there before him.
Blake was up.
Who should have got there before him?
In my opinion, I think he had a better career.
Who?
Blake Griffin.
Blake Griffin,
because he was one of the finalists to be up for it.
Yeah, but are you keeping Amari out? Period. Like, is it just about time waiting?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard one of y'all say that. I don't know if that was the caller before. He was saying something about Candace Parker, but Candace did win a championship with the Aces.
She did get one.
No.
Yeah, she did. Okay.
She was hurt that year.
Okay.
Three-time champ. So Sparks, Sky, and Aces. There you go.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, what do y'all think about how the Hall of Fame works now? It look like they keep moving the goalposts. Like it look like anybody can kind of go in if they got the numbers.
It's been that way.
Yeah, but it's also because it's not the NBA Hall of Fame or the WNBA Hall. It's the basketball.
Yeah, so like collegiate level, all that stuff.
Right, college,
Olympics,
national, Olympics, all that. Yeah. So but players can really load up on all these different things to get in. For instance, Grant Hill wouldn't be an NBA Hall of Famer, but he's a basketball Hall of Famer for what he did in college.
Right, I didn't know they calculated all of them like that. Okay, they make it.
Yeah. Yes, that's why it's not the NBA Hall of Fame. It's the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Right.
But man, I always enjoy the show, man. This is my second time calling in. I subscribed the last time, and man, I'm gonna keep watching you. Y'all have some great topics, and I like the way y'all kind of like let your audience kind of talk a little bit. Like, you kind of let them get their point across. No, respectfully. And I like that about it. I want to also say the guy that's wearing the hat backwards, he kind of favored because I go to a lot of Dallas Maverick games, and he kind of favored the guy, what's his name, Gafford. You know, the center for the Mavs.
Gafford, yeah, I think I got that before. Daniel Gafford, the center.
I'm about to look him up right now.
I mean, it's a very slight resemblance.
Yeah, it's light. You know, it's light skin. I think he got the eyes too.
Nah, this picture does look like you transformed.
Hey man, chill the fuck out.
Yo, put it up, bro. Put it up right
I'm about to do it.
Don't do it to me, bro.
Yeah.
Don't do it to me, bro.
Yeah, I'm
talking about the one in the Mavs with the headband.
Yo, that's
it'd be like I'll make that face. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, brothers. I'll be checking back in the next time.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate that. There you go.
Bro, got the beard and everything, yo.
I appreciate the call, Charles. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, sir.
You too.
Transfer about to grow out of fro just because, bro.
I can't grow.
That's funny. I can't either. Oh my goodness.
There you go.
That's funny.
I got that one before. They were like, man, you like Daniel Gafford. I was like, what? Then I finally took a look at Daniel Gafford. I'm like, okay, all right.
You know, they tell me I look like Denzel Washington.
Picture, though. It's that picture.
Sneed. They're lying to you.
Listen, it's a little side profile. If it's dark enough, a little side profile, and if you squint your eyes.
And if you own drugs.
People say strange things. Real talk. People told me before that I look like
Joe, I appreciate
Jamal
that,
Warner. I'm like, what are you? Huh? Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo from the Cosby Show.
No.
I know. Apparently we all look the same. I guess so.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
I would have responded, man, that's some racist shit, homeboy. Chill
out. Caller from Indiana. Who's this?
This is Jonathan.
What's up, Jonathan? How are you?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Maintain.
I thought he said this the janitor. But go ahead, bro.
You?
I was like, janitor? What's going on, brother? You shouldn't even be cleaning.
A master of the custodial arts.
What's up, bro? What's up, Jonathan? How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. So the topic is about the Hall of Fame class, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think the ladies, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the beautiful Candace, like Transformer said. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Yes.
But I got to go down the list, man. Amari Stoudemire. I'm looking at his stats right now, man. I mean, they cool and all, but like nothing really pops out. You know, his best year was with the Knicks. You know, he averaged 25 and 8. That's no different than what Carlos Boozer had. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, I get it, but he had Steve Nash in the Suns. Like,
7 seconds or less, yeah.
And I mean,
Carlos Boozer had Darren Williams.
True,
but he didn't have a system that pumped up the numbers, is what he's saying.
Yeah, but it's not about the numbers. Amari was very consistent for a long time, like 25-8. If that's his best year, what about all the years where he was 23-7?
Yeah.
There's like
20
10
plus
of those.
like 7, 8 straight years.
Right. So I'm just saying collectively, if it's about stats, well then only there's going to be a criteria for that.
Whoa.
He had 20. He had 20 for the past 7 years. 6 with the Suns.
Whoa.
1 with the Knicks.
Okay, let me. You're a power forward, a Hall of Fame power forward who's never averaged 10 rebounds? What?
Exactly. Thank you. I was about to say that. You never averaged 10 rebounds.
That's crazy. That's
never.
Yeah, that's a problem for me.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think Blake.
Hold on a second. Draymond Green is a lock for the Hall of Fame, they tell me. But you want to talk to me about 8 rebounds?
Hold on. Here's
man. I'm just gonna mute myself, bro.
Sneed, here's part of the reason Draymond Green is like 8-time All NBA defense, though. That'll help. You don't have to like Draymond, but 8 times All NBA defense, that'll help. So
that will help.
Yeah.
And then the fun fact, he did finish like top 3 in defensive player of the year, like 4 or 5 years. That's a stat.
Yeah.
1 and 1.
That's a stat.
Yeah, that's a stat.
Amari ain't doing that.
Right.
So I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's kind of off for me. And then Doc Rivers.
Oh.
I have to agree, man. The Hall of Fame is kind of sketchy right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of sketchy
for sure.
Like I don't know. Ever since Dwight Howard got in, it's just I guess everybody can come in now. I'm just being honest. I don't like it.
Hey, Sneed, I love you. You look just like DJ Khaled like that, bro.
We're the best.
We're the best. You look just like him now. That's like perfect. That's funny.
Hey, Sneed, I'm sorry, man. I know you like Amari, man, but numbers don't lie, man.
I don't think he's a Hall of Famer either.
Bro, I don't even like Amari. I'm just talking about all the regular ass people in the Hall of Fame, but Amari's the one out, really,
okay,
bro.
So I'll give you that. I'll give you that, man. The freaking Transformer,
Mo Cheeks is in the Hall of Fame, bro.
Mo Cheeks alone, man. The dude was an elite defender.
Mo Cheeks is
why do we keep changing the Hall of Fame requirement, bro? Now all of a sudden it's being an elite defender.
Dennis Rodman was an elite defender. He's in the Hall of Fame.
But it's not a lock to get you in the Hall of Fame. You guys are just using it for this particular thing.
I'm not. No.
Tony Allen wears thermals and beanies, but he played great defense, and you don't want to put him in the Hall of Fame.
Mount Mutombo's in the Hall of Fame. Why? Because he's one of the greatest defenders.
Because he was a shape-shifting player. That dude changed and rearranged the entire offense.
Because he was an all-time great defender.
What, 4-time block champion? 4-time? Or 5-time?
4-time, man. 4-time defensive player of the year. We know that.
Yeah. I think it was like a 4 or 5-time block champion too.
Yeah. But anyway.
Defense counts, man.
It counts. All right, Jonathan, man. I appreciate the call, brother. Thanks so much, man. Make sure you hit that subscribe and the like.
I muted my
damn self, I appreciate you.
All right, have a great night, brother.
See, this is a good stat.
Hey, call it from Ohio. Call us back, man. Call us back. We want to get
Steve,
before we move on.
Damn it, Steve.
Yeah, that sounds like Steve. Steve ain't calling in a good minute. Make sure we definitely keep him PG-13. He's been gone for a while.
No, he stayed off of that other one. You know, there he is, bro.
He said he has to go back.
There he is.
No, that's not him. That's not him. Call it from Ohio. Who's this?
This is Jamie Daly. What's up, Sneed?
Jamie, what up, bruh?
What's cracking?
This is Jamie Daly. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah, Cleveland! We did it for you!
That one right there may be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Finish it, Bruce.
By the way, a little known fact about Mr. Jamie. He was the first graduating class I taught
That's
my
what's
most recent school position. Yeah, he first graduating class. Yep.
That's
rock
awesome.
solid.
Shout out Bay High School.
That's right, bro.
That's what's up. What you got, Jamie?
So it looks like you guys are talking about the Basketball Hall of Fame. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very unique how for the Basketball Hall of Fame they account not just the NBA, but they account like all levels of basketball. But so I don't know. I just got into the chat. I mean, I believe that you have players that like Dennis Rodman who are in the Hall of Fame, but you also have players who haven't had much championship experience that are in the Hall of Fame. So I think that's where it gets a little interesting, just because some of those players who haven't even won a championship have had built on stats and had built on production and have built on making other teammates better. Meanwhile, you have guys like Dennis Rodman, who was known for a defensive effort type of athlete, but has also won championships. So there's a little bit of a difference there, and I can see where the argument is. But when you have players who have made impacts on the floor and that have impacts on their teammates, they should be accounted for in the Hall of Fame as well.
Okay.
Like is Amari Stoudemire Hall of Fame? Hall of Famer?
Yes.
I think so. I think so too.
Yes. Yes.
Here's the crazy thing. Here-
Hold on, Jamie, real quick. How do you feel about Mo Cheeks in the Hall of Fame? Bruce said he's an elite defender. So I said, how do you feel about Mo Cheeks in the Hall of Fame? So
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that
look,
is.
this is, but he knows Amare, bro.
Okay, Jamie, how old are you, brother? How old are you, man?
I'm 27 years old.
That's why
that explains a lot. All right, Mo Cheeks was before.
That's not
bro.
fair.
Listen,
Come on, man.
Bro, but listen, anybody who studies the game and knows the game and watches and goes back and watches classic games and all the big series, are you like, damn, I'm really glad Mo Cheeks got into the Hall of Fame because I was losing sleep over it?
Really?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Let me send Mo Cheeks an email congratulating him. Been waiting for this day all my life.
Is Rasheed Wallace a Hall of Famer?
Hell yeah.
Man.
I think
yeah.
He's
Hell
really
yeah.
close. He definitely
he hasn't got in yet, though.
When it's really close, you just say, yes, sir.
No, so most people say if you have to think about it, the player's not a Hall of Famer.
But this is the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Bro, that guy's legendary for those technical fouls, bro.
So he should be in the Hall of Fame for that?
He innovated. He was an innovator, bro.
So what, Luka's following him?
Nah, man. Look at actually, the game speaks for itself, though. He didn't have to innovate the text, bro.
I'm talking about the text.
Is Ben Wallace a Hall of Famer?
Oh yeah, he is for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in. He's in already.
And Draymond Green's a Hall of Famer.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Is Draymond Green a Hall of Famer?
Absolutely.
That shit is crazy to me, bro. The way you guys say that shit so
Mo
fast.
Cheeks is in the Hall of Fame, Sneed. You just said it.
But that's my point, bro. Is if Mo Cheeks is the standard, then Draymond's getting it too, bro.
Draymond is over him. He's gonna leapfrog Mo Cheeks.
Draymond is 9 times all NBA defense need.
9? I thought he only got like 5 or 6.
9.
Draymond
Maurice
Green is
Cheeks?
a Hall of Fame,
Oh no, Draymond.
but I don't.
Oh, Dre.
I don't think he is a Hall of Famer. If I'm being honest with you.
I totally get you on that, but all those all NBA selections will do it. That's what's getting him in. That's what's getting him in. And again, a lot of this could be cleaned up if they would just make an NBA Hall of Fame and not a basketball one. A lot of this could get cleaned up because there's a lot of people who are in who shouldn't be. That's all.
100% agree.
Yeah.
I was following your guys' one video about talking about. I mean, I don't want to get too much off topic, but you were talking about how Kevin Durant, Jordan, the differences between them two.
Mm-hmm.
And this is funny because my one buddy brought this up, and because he was like, if you put KD on that Bulls team, they'd still win those championships. And I
False.
Them.
False.
No.
Yes, that's
they may not win one
statement.
They may not win one.
No.
They might win some. They may not win one because KD's a flake.
Yeah.
Everything has to be perfect.
He would have got pushed around back then. He would have got pushed around too easy.
Yeah, but it's up here, Transformer. It's up here
he doesn't
more
have
so.
that. Yeah.
It's up here, bro.
Yeah.
KD a bucket though. That's for sure.
That's cool, bro. Nothing wrong with that, bro. I mean, it is what it is.
Charles, all right, Jamie, man, I appreciate the call, brother. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.
Shout out to Cleveland.
We did it for you.
Yeah,
Jamie, we did it for you.
Yeah, shout it out when LeBron's back there next season.
Go
Bruce. Hope. Yo, Eddie, call back, bro. Call back, Eddie.
What?
Mount Rushmore. Damn it. We know that's about to be an hour and a half.
No, it's not. We got one more call. VC, what's good, man? This is the last call on this topic.
What's happening,
bro?
All right.
Man, listen, mainly want to talk about the dude, Doc Rivers. I'm surprised that he's a Hall of Fame, but I'm not surprised because at the end of the day, like, think about Lenny Wilkins. That during his time, he was the most winningest coach. I never know him.
Wilkins got 25,000 wins, bro.
QB Brown, great coach. Never known him for winning championships. I think with Doc Rivers, of course, that 2008 ring solidifies him. But, when we look at those playoff failures, particularly with the Clippers having, that talent roster in the West, even also with this, I think he was just coaching that team with Embiid and Harden in Philadelphia, man. So, like, the amount of chances he gets is very crazy to me. But the fact that he's leading teams to winning games, I think that's what puts him in the Hall of Fame. But I do understand everyone's opinion from a standpoint of the playoff failures. But at the end of the day, this is his whole career. He played in the league. I know he was a good player back when he was in Chicago as coming up as a youngster. So I think Doc Rivers, he definitely deserved it. I mean, so I would have thought twice, but I think he does deserve it at the end of the day. But before I go, man, I just want to ask y'all, what's y'all opinion about y'all talked about Draymond a lot, but what do y'all think about Paul George? Is Paul George a Hall of Famer in y'all eyes?
Nope.
Yeah, he was on the trajectory.
He
won't be first ballot though. I don't
Mo Cheeks, bro. Mo Cheeks.
Jesus Christ.
And the reason I ask about Paul George is because he's a 20K scorer and he's a 7-time All-NBA player. So, these things definitely factor in with Naismith. But, like you said, Bruce, y'all make this NBA only and you put a real criteria, you'll definitely see some stuff. But you know how the NFL is, though, man. It's still pettiness with the voters. So, it's still not going to be perfect. But there definitely does need to start being because, like, Yao Ming, I used to be confused about that guy, man. But I had to think, okay, he has a global impact, so he's a Hall of Famer.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Casey Jones, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Casey Jones talking about the coach, Larry Bird's coach, right? Oh, I did not know he was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
He's not.
I think as a player and a coach.
He should be in.
Hey, good for him.
Yeah, he should be in.
Yeah. Fact check that. If he's not in there, then how the hell did Doc Rivers get in there?
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I was like, he should
89,
be. I was
Hall of
going to say, but yeah, there you go.
Hall of Fame.
Both is playing. He got 2 college chips too. Damn, and an Olympic gold medal.
I think we got to change the way that these combos go. Should they be in the Hall of Fame? Will they be in the Hall of Fame?
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
but no, as a player,
Casey Jones got 8 players as a chip, an Olympic gold medal, 2 titles as a coach, and 2 college titles.
That's
that'll get you in.
I don't think you can be put in there separately as a coach. You can only be put in there twice as a team and a player. Yeah. Once you in there, I mean, if you in there as a player, then you're already in there as a coach. I mean, if you want to end up coaching, you're already in there.
All right, VC, I appreciate the call, brother. Thank you, man.
All right, man. Hey, before I go, Tom favorite Stephon Marbury, put him in the Hall of Fame 2027, man.
Agreed. That's one thing that Isaiah Thomas got right. Agreed. All right, man.
Did VC say 2 names there or 1?
I thought he said Steph Marbury.
That's all he said. He didn't say a second one.
Yeah, I heard Stephon Marbury.
Okay, all right, just making sure. I didn't know if he said a second person.
No, I was thinking Casey Jones has 2 titles as a head coach. Reed Dion, but thank you. All right, let's get to the last topic, man. Somebody,
he does have 2 as a head coach.
One of y'all lead off on this, man.
Oh well,
NBA
conversation over. There we go. There goes Mount Rushmore. Well, look at Mount Rushmore chat. Let us know what your thoughts are, and call in.
Who you got up there? You got Kyrie. You got who's the milk dud on the left?
So Mount Rushmore.
He did say 2 names, bro.
Oh, he did.
I told you he did say 2. I just didn't. catch
Tom
one
Chambers. Okay, I didn't catch it either.
Chambers. Okay.
Tell the where you said hi.
Team Nurse.
Now let me see you walk away.
Oh, Transformer days.
Right.
Cold-blooded, bro. You don't give a damn. You don't give a damn.
What you mean? y'all didn't pick up on that chat. Y'all pick up on that?
Everybody picked up on it, bro.
Oh, we did it.
Oh, sir.
Everybody picked up on it. You weren't subtle, bro. Stop playing.
Yeah, I said. Let me see you walk away. All right, guys. The Mount Rushmore of basketball. This could be an interesting topic. So what we mean by Mount Rushmore? Have you guys ever seen the mountain of Mount Rushmore? You see the 4 heads, the staples of America is what they call them. But this time we have 4 spots for the NBA. Now the question goes in, who belongs on Mount Rushmore as far as the NBA? Now,
Mo Cheeks.
Mo Cheeks, Draymond Green, automatic. Automatic.
Dennis Rodman, Mount Mutombo. There you go.
There you go. Show's over, guys. Thank you for calling in. And
have a great night. Cream rises to the top. See you tomorrow.
So I guess we can start off with the first one. I mean, I think there's a no-brainer.
I don't know. For some people, it might not be. You know, he's not a nice guy. He was a bully.
Listen to the voice.
We know who
he's
that
a
is.
bully. Did you have to say it like that, Bruce?
Yeah, well, that's how the other guys say it. He's not a nice guy.
So, how do we want to do this? You want to name your 5, Bruce? You want to name your 5? I mean, your 4, and then we go, or you want to go one by one?
I'll name my 4.
Okay.
All right, so I'll just put my 4 back up here.
Oh,
but see,
that was
me,
your 4.
That's my 4. For me, it's interesting though because everybody knows LeBron is not in my top 5 players, but there's a reason that this ended up this way. So obviously, you can see Michael Jordan, the GOAT, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, legitimate case for greatest basketball career ever, Wilt Chamberlain, the mythical man, the unicorn, the Santa Claus of the NBA, and LeBron James, one of the greatest statistical players of all time. So
that is shocking.
I'm about to explain why. LeBron wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore, but there's 2 reasons he's there. The first reason he's there is because everything that he's done in his career is like crazy. And as much as I thought about it, it's really hard to keep him off, right? Even though I don't have him as a top 5 player of all time, everything he's done, I don't like the losing on the biggest stage, right? 4 and 6 doesn't do it for me. But, 4 champions, 4 finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs, all-time leading scorer, top 5 assist guy, blah, 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 right? All the accolades, so on and so forth, right? Cool. But the bigger reason why he's not in my top, why he is, on my Mount Rushmore is because I wanted to have Magic up there, but I couldn't separate Magic and Bird. And because I couldn't separate Magic and Bird,
there's only
4 spots. What?
Michigan, 5 and 3. There you go. I just separated it for you.
Why didn't you just put Magic and Bird up there?
Well, because I couldn't leave off Wilt. And
so let me ask you this, Bruce.
Jordan, nor can you leave off Kareem.
Let me ask you this, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with making your Mount Rushmore with 4 players who are solely responsible for where the NBA is today?
Because for me,
that's a different purpose of your Mount
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
It's not just about
what does Mount Rushmore represent, though.
Not just about where to me,
foundational pieces of the U.S.
Right.
Oh,
okay. In this
Mount Rushmore actually having context as the founding fathers of the country, the foundation of the country.
Well, can we say that? Because Theodore Roosevelt is not a founding father of this country. Right? If you say Lincoln, because it's Lincoln, Jefferson, Roosevelt, Washington. So I'll give you Washington.
Yeah, but do you know why Roosevelt's up there, though?
Lincoln. I have no idea why.
Roosevelt is like the country's first naturalist. The first person to say this land is your land, like he meant it, like public lands for the people.
Oh, okay. That's why he's there.
Yeah, he was the first naturalist, and he protected public lands.
Yeah, Steve Abe was not a founding father, but Lincoln saved the country. So, like, he's got a spot there. He saved the country, so I'm good with that. But for me, in terms of the Mount Rushmore, it's not just, the guys who are responsible for the current condition of the NBA. It's also like, I just put it like best, did the most, responsible for the NBA, all those things kind of rolled into one. And so, like I said, by default,
then why would you have LeBron there?
I'm about to tell you. He got up there by default for me because I couldn't find a way to separate Magic and Bird. That's why.
So let me ask you this. Out of the 4 that are up there now, put up the picture.
All right.
Out of the 4 that are up there now, if you had to cut one off and you could only have 3, who's the number 4?
Well, if I had to cut one off, I'm cutting off LeBron.
Okay, now let's go with that.
Okay.
Who belongs up there more than Bron based on what Mount Rushmore means?
Magic.
So just put Magic there.
But my problem is I can't separate Magic and Bird.
That's a you problem.
That's a you problem.
That is a me problem, which is
Transformer. Can you do it? Can you separate Magic and Bird?
Absolutely. That's easy. I'm a Laker.
Here we go. Right. But the point is, Sneed, that's why LeBron is there. It is a me problem because I can't separate them because of what they did for the league together. And if you're an NBA fan, like not having Wilt up there to me is like, nah, that don't even add up. So, but that's my Mount Rushmore based on that. Not because I think LeBron should be there. He got there by default.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's your list.
That's my
I ain't mad at it.
No Hakeem Woodage. No.
I'm not mad at it.
Dream is my guy, but no, he's not a Mount Rushmore guy. Stop it, Woodage.
I agree, Bruce. I'm with you 100%. Yeah.
Mount Rushmore goes what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
Really?
No, you'll be shocked.
Yeah.
Bruce, I agree with 3 parts of your list.
Okay.
I mean, Jordan is the aforementioned. I mean, the legacy he carries holds still to this day.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James will probably never be touched in a lot of freaking categories.
Agreed.
Top 5. He's probably going to finish top 5 in all major statistical categories.
Well, nobody's going to play for 1,000 years, but go on.
And the fact that he can hold the mantle of face of the league for so freaking long, that says a lot. That says a lot. I mean, the fact that we glaze LeBron or diss LeBron, whatever the case may be, 23 years, you've never averaged less than 20 points per game. At an elite level for 23 years, coming in at the age of 18, 41 years old, still dropping 20 plus, getting triple, doing things that we've never seen, right? So LeBron James. Wilt Chamberlain is the Santa Claus of the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys were to ever go back, matter of fact, you can go back and watch me and Bruce's video on the crazy amount of records that this man holds.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about just the 20,000 women. We're talking about numbers on. If things were to be calculated perfectly, I mean, not perfectly, calculated back then, who knows what the hell we're looking at for Wilt Chamberlain on the blocks list, the rebounds list, what they call it, per play, the per play era. If he played in the per play era, it'll probably be something ridiculous. With number 4, I didn't want to leave 2 Lakers on there, but I like you got Kareem. But I'm gonna give this one to Bill. I'm gonna put a Celtic on there. 11 championships, bro. Fought in one of the toughest eras of racism. Pushed through the toughest era of racism.
What he
in
did
one of
for
the
the
worst
game.
city
What he did
of
for the
racism.
game. Yeah.
What he did for the game of basketball for black
Get what
men in
Transformers
general.
doing. Yep, I see what he's doing. Yeah,
I'm a Laker, and I'm here to tell you, that's a man that's worthy of respect. And a Laker is putting a Celtic by the name of Bill Russell on his Mount Rushmore because he's bigger than basketball. This was beyond basketball what Bill Russell did. The winning speaks for itself. 5 Hall of Famers. You could talk about that loaded
player,
Celtics
coach,
team all you
champion.
want. Player, coach, champion on and off the court. And to me, he was more so a champion off the court than he was on the court. That's one of your founding fathers of the game of basketball. Not only for a player, but as a black man in America. He did that and set the tone. So there you go. Michael Jeffrey Jordan, LeBron Raymond James Sr. Wilt the still got dang 20K women Chamberlain, and the late great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll kick all your asses. Bill bleeping Russell.
Right.
I forget he said that to Shaq and them on that stage. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, hey, he can.
I'll kick all y'all asses.
He can say it, you know.
And that folks say, man, that man got 11 reasons why he can say what he wants.
Yeah, he put him on and smack you with a handful of rings for real. 2 handfuls, real talk.
But yeah, that's my mind. I liked your list. I was shocked that you had LeBron on there, but give a good reason why.
Yeah, you know,
Sneed.
That's why he got there for me.
Well,
I know everybody's shocked I don't have Kobe. Kobe is my favorite player. There's a different conversation.
Now you see how you did that, Transformer?
That's my favorite player.
You see how you did that? A lot of people say, my GOAT is Paul George.
Yeah, that's my favorite player. There's a difference. But Mount Rushmore, I can't put Kobe on Mount Rushmore.
No,
because technically he's the second coming of Jordan.
Correct.
He's the second coming of Jordan. Like,
right.
if, Jesus rose from the dead three days later. That's what Kobe was for Michael Jordan.
This guy.
He just rose up and was like, "Oh, I'm still here, just reincarnated."
Wow.
Right? He rose from the ashes like a phoenix, and Michael Jordan Part 2 was born. Part 3 is Anthony Edwards. He just needs to act like it.
Wow.
But yeah, man, LeBron James deserves it. Wilt Chamberlain, even after the 20K women, don't know how he did it. But the statistical numbers that this man holds are freaking legendary that will probably never be touched. We may be getting closer to the 100 point game, but that's with the 3-point line. We get the context of that situation.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, averaging 50 in a season with 20-something rebounds.
Yeah.
This man could have possibly averaged 7 and 8 blocks his career. For a career, bro. They wanted to call this man at the age of, how old was he, Bruce? 40, 46?
I think
he was 50.
In his early 50s. Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
To bring this man back.
That was 1984. The Nets were trying to get him to come out of retirement.
That's crazy work.
Crazy.
I'm not calling anybody at 50 to come play the game of basketball.
Right.
But yeah, that's it, man. That's my list, bro. But Bill Russell, man, I wanted Bruce to smile when I did that one. He was like, man, he put a Celtic on there. Oh, I knew there was love. But it's man, I got mad respect for Bill and Larry. Y'all know I'll go in about Larry Legend. You know what I mean? But yeah, Bill deserves it. Sneak.
I don't have a problem with Bruce putting Bron on there, but you did it for the wrong reasons, so I'm mad at you.
Whatever.
Definitely MJ, definitely Kareem, definitely Wilt. But I'm gonna go. Well, Wilt. Maybe Magic more than Wilt. See, the thing is this, bro. Certain players made people love basketball.
Man,
Magic brought new people to the league that weren't watching. They started watching the Showtime Lakers.
It wasn't just Magic, but go ahead though.
But I'm just saying, like, Magic was running the show, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna give him his due.
But and I totally get it, but I just,
Well, like I said, bro, it's a you problem.
It is.
Because I still think Magic would have been just fine if Larry Bird never happened.
Okay. I think those two.
He would have had 3 more championships.
No, I think those two made. Anyway, that's
okay.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna leave Bron out, and I'm gonna put Bill Russell in. That was my pick. Transformer stole my thunder. The thing is, I'm picking players that left the game in a different way than when they came in. The impact was so profound. They remolded everything. They changed everything. Like their era, right? I don't really look at Bron exactly the same. From a statistical standpoint, I guess you could say that, right? Transformer, he's got all the records or whatever.
Yeah.
But like what Bill did was so much bigger than stats.
Yeah.
Right. So I'll give the edge to Bill there. If I'm keeping that same formula, MJ did more for the game too. He carried the league just like LeBron carried the league, but he made an international game that it wasn't before. Right. So I could do that. The shoes, the fashion culture. I'm good with Bron being on a Mount Rushmore. I'm just saying I'm picking players that exhibit certain things. Bron doesn't have those same things at the level that they do. Right.
So what do you think about this? Does nothing for the fan. Well, it does something for the new generation of fan. What do you think about Bron's level of the player empowerment era? He's the founder of that.
The player empowerment.
But we ended up getting like worse basketball in some ways.
Yep. And look at it. We talk about all this player empowerment. What good did that do that the league ended up having to go change things to shut that down? That's not a good thing.
Well, so Young Disciple, that's what I was saying about Young, like to answer Young Disciples thing. That's my thing with Wilt. Wilt is it's a statistical anomaly. So if somebody wants to put him on there, I'm good with it. But like, I don't. He didn't do the same thing that Bill did. He didn't do the same thing that Magic did or MJ. So like even it's just statistical. That's why I'm saying like him and Bron, they're like statistical things. You know what I'm saying?
With Wilt, he was just so far above everyone else in what he was able to do. Like it's almost like, how do you not include him? Because he was just so.
Because the thing about Mount Rushmore, these guys are forever remembered in history. LeBron is definitely going to be one of them. Like his name is going to be brought up 30, 40, 50, 60 years from now about what he's done over his 23-year span. Soon to be 24.
LeBron brought in positionless basketball. Yes, it's not true. It's not true. Magic Johnson brought in positionless basketball.
That man is 6'9".
Ask Jalen Rose. If Grant Hill never gets hurt at 6'7", he's the forerunner of all these guys you see today. No, LeBron did not bring in positionless basketball.
Scottie Pippen didn't really have a technical position.
He's another one. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Golden State did that.
Allen Iverson kind of blurred the line between point guard and shooting guard. I mean, there's been players who blurred lines between positions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Take a couple calls on this before we get out of here.
Yeah, let's do it.
If you're gonna do Wilt, then you should probably do LeBron at the same time, because then that'll keep like a criteria of like the statistical dominance, right? So if it's statistical, it's probably MJ, Wilt, Kareem, and LeBron. If it's a statistical focus, right?
Yeah.
By the way, somebody asked me about my centers Mount Rushmore. Here it is, just so y'all know. That's my centers.
Hakeem, your dream.
Oh yeah. That's.
I mean, that one's a lot easier, bro.
I think so.
That one's a lot easier.
But I know there are people who probably would rather have
Shaq, yeah.
Or Jokic.
Wait a minute. Whoa, no, hold on a second, bro. Put the damn camera on, bro. Hold on a damn second. Hold on.
What you got, man?
Whose ass got swept in the finals?
Sneed?
By Hakeem.
Why do you go at me like I'm the one saying these things?
No, we're not doing this, bro. Hakeem swept his ass.
Agreed.
Had him in a blender.
Watch this.
For
watch
4
this.
games
watch
straight.
That was young Shaq, though.
I don't give a damn.
That was baby Shaq.
I don't give a damn.
Hakeem ain't doing that to 2001.
That also was all NBA Shaq. What were we talking about?
It wasn't peak Shaq.
See? You see?
He played peak Hakeem.
See?
That shit ain't the same, cuz.
He played peak Hakeem. How old was
Peak Hakeem would do that to peak Shaq, though.
How old was peak Hakeem?
2001 Shaq.
Yeah.
Book it.
You know
that
what?
ain't happening.
No. But we got to go. Hold on, Transformer. Stay with me, bro. Go back to 95. How old was Hakeem?
He ain't doing that to 2001 Shaq.
Why don't you answer the question, bro?
He ain't doing that to 2001 Shaq.
Yes, he would. You know
no,
why?
the fuck he won't. My bad. I ain't mean to curse. No, he won't.
He'll run him out.
No, he won't.
What was that, Shaq? 350, 370? He'll run him out.
Moving him out the way.
Okay.
Moving him.
Okay.
Get out the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just saying as an argument. I don't disagree with your Mount Rushmore, though.
Okay. But yeah.
Because, I mean, for the same, because if you put Wilt up there, again, how do you not? Shaq got an argument, too. 4-time champion. One of the most dominant centers we've ever seen. But if you want to stick with Sneed's point of view, founders of it, then, because Hakeem is the reason why a lot of great players have the best footwork they have.
They keep calling him, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah,
well, according to some people, he's stealing money.
Who said
that?
Bro?
You know who said that.
No.
Eddie, come on, B.
I'm just saying.
Damn, dog.
Yo,
Steve,
you know what's crazy?
See,
everybody talks about how incredible KD is, but KD called up Hakeem.
Kobe called up Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your greatest players. LeBron called up Hakeem.
He sure did.
LeBron called up Hakeem. Dwight called up Hakeem.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't get through to Dwight, bro. I'm
Whippy.
sorry, brother.
Whippy called up Hakeem.
Sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Legends of the game. We're talking top 25 player like legends called him up.
Steve, don't get banned, bro. Don't get banned. And Ed Dog, no, you say that all the time. Don't try it. Don't try it. You say that all the time. And you need to stop with that ducking crap too. Cut it out.
Bro, Hakeem is one of the best two-way players.
He's the second best two-way player ever. It's Mike and then his Dream. Like, that's what it is. Now, if we
say it again.
I said that Dream is the second best two-way player ever. It's Mike and then his Dream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's take a couple calls and then get out of here. We got 10 minutes. We are not staying any longer than 3 hours. This was crazy. 3 hours, 3 topics. Jeez. All right. Y'all know the number. Take a couple calls. Y'all handle it.
Bruce getting restless.
What?
Bro, it's Steve, man. Leave it. You let that chat just wheel you in so fast. God, Steve been talking outlandish for like 25 minutes straight. And you let that catch your eye. First of all, they're not even the same category. Duncan is a 4.
Bro, I mean, Young Disciple talking about Google. I mean, bro, anybody can type anything on Reddit, bro, and it's going to show up in Google.
Mm-hmm. Yo.
Google's just Gemini, bro. It's chill.
What's up? Am I here?
Yeah, we see you.
Yeah, we see you. What's up, Jonathan? What you got, man?
So I can't argue with none of y'all. At least everybody is top 10, so it's really about semantics at that point. But mine is Mike. I gotta have Mike, and then Kareem, obviously. I gotta put Bill up there. Transformer. I gotta agree with you. Bill Russell. There's nobody else without Bill Russell. Just out there.
Okay.
And I might get some pushback, but I got to put Magic over LeBron. I'm just saying.
I'm okay.
You won't get no pushback from me.
No,
that's a good pick
for sure.
Now YD is going to cook your ass, but go ahead.
Nobody's cooking anybody.
Damn. Well, hey, I gotta let you know, man. You talking about Mo Cheeks? I gotta let you know.
Bro, I like Mo Cheeks, bro. You like Mo Cheeks. We all like Mo Cheeks.
Hey.
Everybody got to live with Cheeks, bro. You can't go without Cheeks. Bro.
You know, hey, we love the Cheeks. You know what I'm saying? The good Cheeks. But I gotta say this though. 5-time defensive team, NBA champion, and when he retired, he was 5th in assists all time. He's Hall of Famer. Just saying. So I gotta admit it. So, and Amari, he only has 2 more All-Stars than him. And what? No, what? They're tied. They're tied for he's like 5 first team and like what? 1 second team All NBA, and then Mo Cheeks has 5 defensive. So they're tied up. So I gotta give it to Mo Cheeks.
All right, yeah, you got it. Cook.
Oh, okay. So I mean, ain't no argument from none of y'all.
No.
Oh, you're Mount Rushmore. I'm cool with it.
Yeah,
I'm digging it.
Like I said, my only issue was, to me, like Magic and Larry are always together, so that's why that was so hard for me.
I mean, yeah, I agree. If LeBron wasn't trying to get all these records, I would have Larry Bird over him. But
I still got Larry Bird over him, but that's a different thing.
Okay. But then how is he on your Mount Rushmore if he's Larry Bird's over?
Because I couldn't separate Magic and Bird, and there's only 4 spots. That's why.
Again, Sneed, that's a you problem.
Oh, it's very much a me problem. I totally get it.
That's crazy. Bro, not even in your top 10.
No.
you got him on Mount Rushmore.
That goes to show you how confused Bruce is right now. Look
Bruce
at him,
is
bro.
lost.
Discombobulated right now.
Okay. What's that meme with all the mathematical equations popping out? That's Bruce.
Hey.
Oh man, and I think LeBron is Magic for Bruce. I'm just saying. I don't know.
You think he's
I don't
what?
know about that. I think he's Magic for you.
What do you mean Magic?
I think you see LeBron's face, but it's really Magic right there because they kind of the same player.
Yeah.
I mean, LeBron's more Magic than Jordan. I know that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But like either way it goes. I like y'all, Mount Rushmore, man. I don't want to keep y'all. Y'all might have some more calls, but just want to get my take on it.
Thanks, bro.
No doubt, man. I appreciate the call, Jonathan. Thanks, man.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
All right. To answer, we got a call?
Yeah. Nino. Call back, Nino.
Okay.
Go ahead, Transform.
To answer Young Disciple's question, the definition of positionless basketball is driven by versatile players who defy traditional roles, combining guard-like skills with forward center size, such as
that's also Bird.
LeBron James initiating the point forward era.
Not true.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, Kevin Durant, and Victor Wembanyama. These players can handle the ball, shoot from distance. I don't know how Giannis is on there. Shoot from distance
on there
and defend multiple. I don't know how Kevin Durant's on there either. But
AI is wrong a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check it.
LeBron James considered a primary force alongside functioning as a center defensively on some plays and offensively the playmaker on the other end.
See, you see why I don't give that response credence. They're all from this era. So like, come on, man. Like, because by that thing's own definition, by that definition, you telling me Bird wasn't positionless basketball?
Yeah. Did he operate as a primary ball handler?
Yeah, he did.
Like playmaker ball handler.
Yes.
I'm asking a question, Bruce, for the good public. Don't look at me stupid. I know Larry Bird. Shit.
All right, look, what's up, man? What's up,
going on, guys?
Come at me sideways.
We gotta go back to this to get that screenshot, bro.
There you go. Nino, what's up, brother?
Well, of course, I got Mr. Rookie.
Okay.
But senator, we all know what he did.
Mm-hmm.
One false move, and I believe this is why to go to boxing, I'm gonna go Ali because I believe one false move, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no Magic, there's no MJ, there's no Braun,
mm-hmm.
there's no Wilt. Now, this is not my best player. If you ask me my best player, y'all know I'm going Braun. This is Mount Rushmore. Bill Russell, his foundation that he laid. I'm going Magic Bird together.
See?
They set the precedent.
Unlike somebody.
You right? Okay. They had to. I don't believe, and I don't know this to be fact, but I'm just my research. Bird made Magic even bigger, which according to my mama, Magic was gonna be Magic the end all be out for the women. So I don't know what he was doing back then, but
mm-hmm.
basketball wise, the growth of the game, the viewership, and what everybody say they did for the growth of the game, and it was must-see TV at the time. Basketball wasn't even thought. So you got to go them two. And the last guy is responsible for what I believe the best basketball players of all time. He's responsible for the best basketball players of all time. And the ones that follow. You got Michael Jordan. Without Michael Jordan, with Michael Jordan on the Mount Rushmore, who come off the Michael Jordan tree?
Kobe.
Bron James. Kobe Bean Dean.
Yeah.
Vince Carter. T-Mac. They just
Paul George.
Paul George. Paul Pierce. Allen Iverson. So what I feel like some of the best basketball players of all time, I gotta go, Michael. You gotta give Michael Jordan props for that. Now, right after that, you can bring in the guys we see, but them guys laid the foundation to what we got today. That's why I come up with the Mount.
Okay,
I like it. He put Magic and Bird together, something Bruce couldn't do.
Yeah, somebody who didn't have the guts.
It's not about guts. There's only 4 spots.
You ain't got the guts.
I appreciate you.
2 gotta go, Bruce. 2 gotta go.
I go in more on Sleeve definition, which I'm glad Sleeve more, because a lot of people do that. A lot of us do that. It's like the Mount Rushmore of boxing, and they'll have Terrence Crawford on there. I'm like, what? Do y'all know what Mount Rushmore? But I'm gone, man.
All right, Nino.
I always wanted it.
All right, Nino. Appreciate the call, brother. Thank you.
Bro, when you say Mount Rushmore, you have now created the platform by which these players are held to.
Right.
It's no longer a competition. It's not about you think they're the best.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would say Transformer. Who do you think are the best 4 players you've ever seen play? And you would name them the 4 most skilled players that you've ever seen play.
Kobe, Mamba, Bean, Bryant. Yep.
Steve, what's up, man?
4 players.
Man, what up, fella?
Oh, what up, Steve?
What up, Twizzler?
What's cack-a-lacking, Captain?
Keep it brief, Steve. Keep it brief, Steve. We don't have all night.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, come on. We got to get over 3 hours anyway.
Well, we're already over 3 hours, so.
I just wanted to call. Well, hold on.
I just
wanted to call and correct you guys on your Mount Rushmore.
Go ahead, Steve.
They weren't bad. I don't have much of a great, but I think all 4 were wrong. It's Baltimore, Brucey, me, Nino, and Chief. That's
the 4 best callers.
The only Mount Rushmore. That's the only correct answer. That is the ultimate Mount
Rushmore of callers. Got it.
No, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, in general. Oh.
Basketball, life, whatever. That's it.
Oh, that's what we do.
He said life.
That's it.
Life.
Yeah,
That's
life's
real.
Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
We're gonna get our own in some mountain somewhere. I don't know where. Maybe Appalachia. We got to pick a poor one. So we'll pick those ones. But you're not gonna let me talk about the Jaden.
Nope. Not gonna let you talk about that.
Yeah, late. Yeah, late.
Yep. Too late.
Bruh,
Yeah,
I had conflicting interests.
You can leave a comment.
At the time.
You can leave a comment. Yeah, nah.
That's rough, bro.
It is.
Write a 5-paragraph essay and send it to Bruce.
Steve is my
Twizzler,
guy,
you gonna put
but
up with this? You're not gonna let me speak on this.
I'm quiet. I'm a mouse over here.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Anyway, the real Mount Rushmore. I think if we're gonna like define terms, because I don't think Mount Rushmore necessarily means the 4 greatest. Because if we're using like the Mount Rushmore in like reality, it's like influential. It might not be exactly foundational because they're not all foundational, but the most influential guys to shape. So if I were to do it, I would pick the most influential guys who shaped basketball to where we're at today. Now, I'm not saying they're the 4 greatest, but it's like why basketball is what it is now. And from a lot of the old heads I talked to, their guy was like, listen, he's not the greatest, but what he meant to the time in basketball would be Dr. J, Magic, and Bird, and I would put MJ. I think those are the most influential guys to the game of basketball.
Not many people would say Dr. J, Steve. You would be minority on that.
I'm not saying I'm
not
in the
mad
majority.
at anybody who's got Dr. J though.
But that's why I defined what we mean. I'm not saying the greatest 4, but I mean the guys who shaped the game, who had the biggest impact. And from a lot of the guys I thought, like my dad's era, they were big, like they all loved Dr. J.
Yeah. My dad does that too all the time. He says, don't bring up players from 70s and 80s and not mention Dr. J. You have to.
You have to. And it's again, it's not saying he's like top 10 greatest all time. I'm just saying it's that foundation because we might, I don't know every president and their resume, but it's like we could probably argue maybe those aren't even the 4 greatest presidents of all time. But I'm just saying from like a foundational and what they've meant to the game and how they've grown the game. Like from what I was told, Dr. J left the game. He brought so many eyeballs. And when the merger came from the ABA, like he was the guy. He's why games were getting televised. He was the face.
He was a 3-time MVP.
He passed it on. He passed it to like Bird and Magic. And then from then went to Jordan. And it's not discrediting even guys like Kobe and LeBron and Steph. But I think why we have the game we have is because of those 4 guys. They've made the NBA into what it is. And that's why I would probably put Doctor on there. And Magic and Bird. And that's crazy, Bruce, that you have LeBron in your Mount Rushmore. Like, that's the most clutch call thing I've ever heard you say in my life.
Bro, so listen to this real quick, Steve, to go back to your point, because this is important. The presidents that are on Mount Rushmore were chosen for their roles in founding, expansion, preservation, and the unification of the U.S.
So I think I hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
With Dr. J, like I don't think he's the greatest, but I mean, as far as like expansion during the merger, he
unified the ABA NBA.
Exactly.
He was the face of the league at that moment in time.
Exactly. And it's not to discredit even the older, like Twizzler, what you said about Bill Russell, like God bless you. And I totally agree with you. And I definitely think Bill is obviously a better player all time than Dr. J. But it seems like when the NBA really became mainstream, those were the guys who kind of pioneered the expansion, if we're going to use the definitions Snead used. I think they built up the game while they played. They left it in better hands, and they passed it on to another generation of guys. So from Doctor to Bird and Magic, from Bird and Magic to Jordan. And I think that's why we have the league we have now. That's just my thoughts on it. Even though, you know, me, Baltimore Brucey, Chief, and Nino would be the better Mount Rushmore. But anyway, you sure I can't get a couple thoughts in about
Nope. Nope. Not at all.
Damn.
Leave a note at the complaint department on the desk on the way out.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm emailing HR. That means I'm texting.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah.
All right, fellas. That's all I
Steve.
got for this season.
All right, Steve, man. Appreciate it.
All right,
Appreciate the call, brother.
All right.
Founding, expansion, preservation, unification.
Great. All right, y'all. We are going to stop it right there because obviously this could go on all night, and we're not trying to do that. We appreciate everybody who's here. As always, appreciate the chat, appreciate the calls, appreciate everybody who tuned in tonight. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you for that so much as well. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, do all the stuff, hype a video, do all that, man. And we are trying to make this thing grow. We really want to hit 10,000 subs by the end of the year. And we hit 10,000, then we'll talk about that Patreon, y'all. So appreciate it. And y'all know, of course, that here on the Format Podcast,
the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
All right, y'all. And we out. Peace.